Hey, that was a good workout, yeah. I put it on my back, man.
Wait a minute.
Oh, you on your back? You had it like this.
All that sweetness, then you come and say that.
I had to put it on my back.
They don't know how to do it. I tell you.
Carry all the cups, bags. Woo. Yo, yeah. Ain't come through yet.
We're chilling on the Sabbath. Rockin' sundown. Saturday sundown. Say we're chilling on the Sabbath. While everybody's
Shabbat shalom.
doing what they want.
Damn.
Dang.
Hey, girl.
We're reading scripture and singing to the Most High.
Hey, Mary.
Cause we know the law.
Hey, Miss Mary.
Yeah, I missed you.
Oh, she on your phone?
Yeah, when we went to
So let people say what they want to say.
see you.
Let them mock you for keeping this day, yeah. We gon' be ready when Christ returns. They be having church on the wrong day, and they despise everything that we say, yeah. Even when we show them in the holy word. The fourth commandment says, remember the Sabbath and keep it holy. And we should always
Glad to see you too, Tan.
See what's coming out?
exactly what they say. And don't let them know.
What it is.
Where your body at, man? I'll tell Andrea when she get on here.
Yeah, I let
Just rest and chill with
Yeah.
the Most High.
my mom on there.
Father knows who's his.
My dad on there too. Yeah.
Is it?
We're chilling on the Sabbath.
It rain.
Say
Shabbat shalom, yeah.
we're chilling on the Sabbath. Don't call me, I won't even be answering my phone. We're chilling on the Sabbath. Say we're chilling on the Lord's day. We're chilling on the Sabbath. Yeah, you back there when you tell them this right here. Now don't look for me. Oh no, sir.
Morning. Shabbat shalom, Tamika. Mike, how you doing, Elder?
Now I keep the holy Saturday.
It's Mary. Morning.
See, I
Shabbat
can
shalom
show
to
you
you.
in my Bible.
Up to Nika.
Forrest.
Chapter
Mr.
20.
Forrest Johnson.
Scroll down and look at verse 8.
Nika asked where you was. Far as John.
Really? Nobody can see it? Yeah. Yeah. It's on. It's on, Mike. YouTube.
Let us know how that worked out, Mike.
Yeah, it just came in. It was late, I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
It's coming in slowly but surely, Mike.
You can come through if you want to. We're chilling on the Sabbath.
John 11:35.
And learn some scripture
John
about our
11:35.
Heavenly Father.
You
We're chilling on the Sabbath.
That's road trip. You know I know that. He's a whip. Ro tell me. Ro, you tell me why. Oh, I remember this.
Just rest and chill with the Most High, 'cause the Father knows who's his. We're chilling on the Sabbath. Say we chillin'.
We're on our end, Tamika. Yeah.
Yeah, it look good.
It looks good.
Wow.
We're chilling on the
Yeah,
Sabbath.
let us know
So don't ask me to even go nowhere. We're chilling on the Sabbath. It's gonna be chilling, you know what I mean? Yeah. So we gonna be doing. Praising the Most High.
You and I.
Come at you wrong. You show them in the scripture. So you tell them. Keep the Sabbath. They can come
Full
through.
strength.
Till we come through. And we
What's up, Derek?
Big Bear, missed you last night, brother, man. Oh, y'all probably trapped back there in the country. Them roads, boy, I know they was messy. Miss y'all, though.
Read all the way to Tate Road Church Christ.
Stopped at my house and slid to Tate Road.
Bless y'all.
All right.
Shalom.
And glad to be back here.
Yes, sir. Glad to be back.
Yes.
We definitely enjoyed our time, though, in Georgia. Some eye-opening experiences
Yeah.
in Georgia, boy. Yes, sir. All right, let's get this thing popping.
Psalms 119, 104.
Yes,
through
sir.
through thy precepts I get understanding. Therefore I hate every false way.
That's it. Miss Mary,
So what's with
what's
the
with the
shirt?
shirts?
I'm glad you asked. Yeah, Eva. Hey, Eva. Y'all see Eva yet? Yeah. Eva brought us these shirts. We were doing a lesson on faith. And we were talking about how, how he increased your faith. Sometimes when you need that 5, 2 + 2 is 4. But sometimes when you need that 5, you praying and he come through. When you praying against science and all kind of philosophy and physics, you praying against all that, and he still give you that 5.
Mm-hmm.
That's a faith booster. And we said that one lesson and it caught Eva attention. And Eva said, "Oh man, I like that." She said 2 + 2 = 5. And when we got down to Georgia, she had these shirts ready for it.
Which one is it?
So, yeah, I'm glad you asked. That's a conversation started there.
Yep.
Say how you country people like Atlanta.
Okay.
Who said that? Why didn't stop?
Who said it? Mr. Ford. Country people like Atlanta. I ain't want to go, Mr. Ford. It felt so good down there. What we had to go through to get back here.
Right.
I ain't want to go.
We started off at 17 degrees here.
Man.
By the time we got there, for the south, we going, it was 47.
I saw the temperature on the thing just rise. I said, babe,
Yep.
keep going up. It's getting warmer and warmer.
Man, on the way back,
Absolutely. By the time we made that stop at the last gas station, you could feel the climate change.
We
man, this feel good.
It was so cold when we left, we couldn't. The windshield wiper fluid froze, and we went through a mist up in the hills,
man,
and it just froze on your window.
Yeah,
and you couldn't see. I couldn't. I'm looking down through the window trying to see. Man, we had a time just trying to get there. Then.
Yes, sir.
Man, oh yeah, boy.
Like to die 2 or 3 times.
Man. Wow.
Then when we got
it's
there,
all worth it though.
Man.
Nothing went right.
Yeah,
but it did go right.
But it did, man. According to our standards.
Yeah,
exactly. What we had planned. But none of that go right.
That didn't go right. Yeah.
Where is it? Luke 10.
Hey, Andrea. BJ forgot his bottle, Andrea. I told him I was gonna tell him. We got ours. I'm snitching. Andrea, we got ours. BJ forgot his.
I did.
So get him. Get him, Andrea. Andrea made them bottles for us. Get him, Andrea.
I ain't give Miss Angel for those bottles.
Yeah. Nice.
Luke 9.
What you say, Luke 9?
Yeah, I said 10. But it's 9.
All right.
Made me think about, how we said nothing went right according to
our plans.
Let's start at 1. Why don't we start at 1?
Luke chapter 9, starting verse 1.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then he called his 12 disciples together and gave them power and authority over all devils and to cure diseases. And he sent them to preach the kingdom of God and to heal the sick. And he said unto them, Take nothing for your journey, neither staffs nor scrip, neither bread, neither money, neither have 2 coats apiece.
Good, that's good. That's good. He said, if you go, matter of fact, get it out of 10. Get it. Where is it? Luke 10. Let me see here.
4.
Start at 1 on 10.
Luke 10, verse 1. After these things, the Lord appointed other 70 also, and sent them 2 and 2 before his face into every city and place, whether he himself would come. Therefore said he unto them, the harvest truly is great, but the laborers are few. Pray ye therefore the Lord of the harvest, that he would send forth laborers into his harvest.
We stopped right there last night, we went over the scripture last night, and we said, pray ye, read that again, where it say, pray ye therefore.
Pray ye therefore the Lord of the harvest, that he would send forth laborers into his harvest.
Now, I'm talking about us, but I'm just saying the world in general. Do we do that, or do we want people to come under us?
Right.
We want the flock to us.
Yeah.
He said, pray that the Lord will send forth laborers to gather everybody that's ready. You know? But we want everybody to just clean up, follow us.
Right.
Now, that's why we say, get your pen and paper. Write this down. Highlight this, because you got to teach this.
Right.
We're not doing this to keep you here with us. We're doing it so we can expand, and go get them.
Right.
Because the 144 are out there. And that's the only thing that's going to change our condition.
That's right.
Is when he gets the number and they all come back. Go ahead.
Verse 3. Go your ways. Behold, I send you forth as lambs among wolves.
What was that color?
Yeah, I got that revelation last night. He said he's sending us, the lambs, which is us, amongst the wolves. If you precept that according to the scriptures, a lot of the times the wolves are referring to religious men teaching false doctrine.
Yeah.
And so that's what I got from that scripture.
That's good.
That he's sending the ones that's going to receive this truth, go out and do exactly what Christ did with the Pharisees.
Right.
Y'all teaching wrong.
Right.
This is the truth.
And also, when he was here and he was teaching, who was he teaching to? His own people.
His own people. Yep.
So the wolves too will be amongst us.
Right.
While we trying to bring them out of this false stuff.
Yep.
People get that's their whole life attached to what they done for 20 years, what their grandmama did, what their great grandmama did.
Yep.
And now you trying to tell me my whole everything I know is wrong.
Right.
Well, yeah, same thing Christ did.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He did the same thing. And I don't know if we look at it in that context.
That's right. That's exactly what he did. Exactly what he did. Years and years and generations of false teaching, religion. And he came to break that up.
Right.
And that's what he's sending his followers out to do as well.
Right.
Go out there, and that was the Great Commission. What did he say? Go out to the highways and byways to all the other nations and teach exactly what I have taught y'all. Same thing, though, ain't it? If you look up a preaching,
But I'm just saying, the definition today,
that's right.
Preaching,
it's different.
It's different.
That preaching, right? But that's what he's saying. Go out there and teach. The people exactly what I taught y'all.
That's why we were saying, write this down and spread it.
Yeah.
We all teachers. We all Levites, priests under him.
That's right. And we got to remember, y'all, we've been under, because of our disobedience, because of our rebellion, because we will not keep the law, statutes, and commandments. We know what happened. The Most High, we say it all the time, I'm going to put them into a deep sleep. And amongst that deep sleep, all the curses of 28. While we were asleep, we were also deceived.
Right.
We forgot about who we were. We forgot about keeping the commandments. And now we have a new religion that was given to us for
Right.
generations and generations and generations that has to be cut.
Well, yeah.
Yes, it has to be tore down.
Yeah.
And so we have to be open because we have a lot of people thinking that their way is the right way.
Right.
And Rod just said it in the scripture. You know, that it's that precepts that I get the understanding.
Right.
For therefore, I hate every false way.
Right.
What is that false way? That's the religion that we've been taught.
Right.
The other doctrines, and so we have to come out of that. And so we have to allow the Most High to break us from the things that we have obtained because of our disobedience, and allow Him to, Hosea 6:2, wake us up.
Wake us up. Right. Right.
Yeah.
One more verse there, right? 4.
Verse 4. Carry neither purse,
Mhm.
nor scrip,
Mm-hmm.
nor shoes, and salute no man by the way.
So yeah, we had a plan. We're gonna come down there. We're gonna set up this baptism
Nice little
pool.
tub. Yep.
Fancy.
Everybody gonna come over there at 2:00.
Nice little warm tub.
We gonna do the baptism. We gonna eat. We go,
Yeah.
fellowship. And we go home to the house. Mission accomplished.
Yeah. Moses said, "Oh, y'all are, huh?" Okay. All right.
Oh man.
That's what y'all gonna do, huh? All right.
Man.
We watch y'all make a fool of y'all.
Mhm.
Before we even left, we had something that could happen that could have been.
Woo, man.
Carla, what happened? Right even before we left.
Right before we left, you
Hold on,
talking
wait a minute. Let me
Yeah,
get
go
something.
ahead. Yeah, break it down.
Before
Break-
we even start,
break
because
it
I already
down.
know what's going to happen.
Break it
Get
down.
Ezekiel 9 real quick. Ezekiel 9.
Mhm.
Get 1 through 4.
Ezekiel
Before
chapter
we even
9,
start. Yeah.
verse 1. He cried also in my ear with a loud voice, saying, cause them that have charge over the city to draw near,
Mm-hmm.
even every man with his destroying weapon in his hand.
Yeah.
And behold, 6 men came from the way of the higher gates,
Mhm.
which lieth toward the north, and every man a slaughter weapon in his hand.
Mm-hmm.
And one man among them was clothed with linen, with a writer's inkhorn by his side.
Yeah.
And they went in and stood beside the brazen altar. And the glory of the God of Israel was gone up from the cherub,
Mm-hmm.
whereupon he was, to the threshold of the house. And he called to the man clothed with linen, which had the writer's inkhorn by his side. And the Lord said unto him,
What he said?
go through the midst of the city,
Uh-huh.
through the midst of Jerusalem,
Uh-huh.
and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry
And
for
that-
all the,
That do what?
Mhm.
that sigh and cry and that cry
Mm-hmm.
for all the abomination that be done in the midst
Put a
thereof.
mark on the men who sigh and cry.
Yeah.
See?
That's good.
Now, why did I? Hold on. John 11:35 is what? What did it say?
Jesus wept.
What?
Jesus wept.
Well,
Jesus wept.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I just want to get this out the way before we start talking about what happened, in case I get something in my eye.
Right.
Because they tell you that Israelite men don't cry. They don't show no emotion.
Right.
You hard. You don't cry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the story.
But Jesus wept. John 11:35.
Well, that's what he did.
Jesus wept.
He did.
They say Jesus was an all-stiff man.
So
He
did.
didn't show no emotion.
Mm-hmm.
And this the only one you know.
Hey, right. So before we start talking about that, can I establish that Jesus wept? Okay, so
Yes,
just
he
in
did.
case something happened,
And we follow Christ.
You got to dust in here.
Jesus wept. And we follow Christ, right?
Right.
Okay. I'm saying he wept. So.
Yeah, he
All right.
wept.
All right.
So, Carla, what happened before we even left, man? Before we even left.
You talking about the beginning? Huh? What you talking about?
You had a visitor.
You came to us.
That could have derailed the
Oh
whole
man,
thing.
you went way back.
Yeah, hey, man.
From the
I
beginning.
know that.
It
That's where it started.
It sure did.
Because it could have been derailed right then.
Sure did. You right. You right. Yeah, man. But yeah, what happened, y'all? I was getting a little nap in because getting ready for the trip. And so I was getting a little nap in, a couple hours in, so I'll be able to drive. And my wife came into the room and said, babe, she said, your sister is here. I said, huh? She said, yeah, your sister, Sydney, she's here.
Where's she from?
She's from Dallas, Texas.
Okay.
And I said, oh, okay, all right. And she walked out the room and I went back to sleep. Yeah, because honestly, y'all, I thought I was dreaming. I said, ain't nowhere in the world my sister is here. So I thought I was dreaming the thing. I thought I was dreaming. And, a few minutes later, my wife came back into the room again. Said, you fell asleep? Yeah, your sister's here. I said, oh, man, I thought I was dreaming. She really here? I said, what is she doing here? And so I finally got up, man, and I went into the front room. My sister was right there, and she was like, surprise. Yeah, this is a surprise. And my wife told us, we getting ready to go down to Georgia. And so I was like, what are y'all doing here? And so, my long story short, man, at that point, I told my sister, y'all gonna be here when we get back?
Because I'm going.
Because I'm going. I'm sorry. I'm about my father's business. It's some things that I know that we have to do.
Yeah.
And I can't put y'all in front of them.
That's right.
Yeah. So
I made that decision. No, y'all, I hope y'all here when I get back. But I'm going to do my father's business.
Yeah.
And that's where it started.
That's where it started.
Yeah.
That's the start of it. Yeah.
What was that? I said Matthew 12, real quick.
Yeah.
Matthew chapter 12, starting at verse 46.
46 through 50, yeah.
While he yet talked to the people, behold, his mother and his brethren stood without,
Mm-hmm.
desiring to speak with him.
Yeah.
Then one said unto him, behold, thy mother and thy brethren stand without,
Yeah.
desiring to speak with thee.
They outside.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't in there listening to his teaching. They had something to do.
Right.
But he answered and said unto him that told him, who is my mother?
Yeah.
And are my brethren?
Uh-huh.
And he stretched forth his hand toward his disciples and said,
Watch this.
behold, my mother and my brethren. For whosoever shall do the will of my Father,
That's it.
which is in heaven,
Yeah.
the same is my brother and sister and mother.
That's my family.
So I just saw a text when he came to the gas station where we were meeting.
Yeah.
He said, man, my sister here. He had, I didn't see him pump no gas or nothing. He just got out the car and said, man, my sister. I thought he would say, man, my sister here.
I gotta go.
I can't go. So I was waiting,
Well, I had Pat too, so
Yeah,
I,
but if
I was gonna drop her.
my brother, like, I knew that wasn't okay. Look, when I thought he probably was like, "Damn, need you," but I pretty much like, "Oh well," like he was. Like, I already knew he wasn't finna make that decision, man.
I'm looking at it, I'm like, well, what you gonna do?
Yeah.
I'm going.
We said, I know. He said, what am I doing? I'm going.
I got back in the truck like this. You just said, kind of like, oh well, but I knew what he was thinking. Like he wasn't finna, man.
Yeah, you right, man. That was the first test.
Yeah, that was the first.
It was the first
Yeah.
test. You sure was.
Man, and then so on the way, I told y'all about the mist on the windshield.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
Yeah.
I couldn't see nothing.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we made it to just so happened. I don't even know if y'all knew I had got off on the wrong exit.
Did you? Oh yeah.
And
You sure?
it
You sure
ended
did.
Few times.
You sure did.
Here we were one-way street.
You sure did.
But it happened to work out right because
It
the
did,
gas station there, and we had to clean the windshield and everything. But it was so cold that it just froze the windshield.
I'm sorry, man. I just remember something I heard when we got on the phone, man.
I heard people.
I was there in the background. I said, man, you driving like a bat out of hell. I said, all right, you're right to say. Man, because you driving like a bat out of hell.
Yeah, we did 90 to 100 all we were bobbing in and out of traffic.
I said, Rodney,
This was back in the day,
Rodney
driving right there.
tickled me with that one.
That was spot in Atlanta.
You tickled me.
Yeah, I agree. You know what I'm talking about. That 85 goes to Greenville, South Carolina.
Yeah.
There's 3 lanes. You keep straight, you go on into Atlanta. But the left two lanes, you go to Greenville. So I'm in the 3rd lane to keep straight.
Mm-hmm.
There's an 18-wheeler in the 2nd lane to keep straight.
Woo,
I guess he realized in the last minute that he was in the wrong lane, so he just came over and almost took. I don't know how close.
Man,
Right?
it was. We had a bird's eye view of that.
Man,
I had a bird's eye view.
All of us would have been gone with that.
Yeah.
Woo, I still don't. Well, yeah, I do. I know what happened, but
Man, but looking at it, it was unreal.
I didn't do nothing but brace myself because I just knew we finna hit. I just did. When I looked up, we ain't dead. What is going? Oh, thank you, God. Thank you.
Man,
I'm telling you,
it's like DJ went through the truck. I still said it.
I don't know where it went. It was like abracadabra. Where did it go?
hey, it was.
the way I saw it, because I was right there, but I saw it behind BJ car, and the way I saw it when he made that turn, it was like almost. It was like yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was like the darn car just.
Yeah.
Man, I'm telling y'all, it was like his car just scooted over. It's like something just pushed you out the way.
Yeah.
That's how I saw it, man.
They had just pushed it.
Yeah, I said,
Yeah.
God, because if that didn't happen,
Yeah.
I said, woo.
We've been doing a funeral, so it was a
Oh
breakfast.
man, I'm so glad Ro was asleep, boy. Cause
Yeah, she was.
She was.
I didn't wake up till I felt it.
he felt that hit. Yeah.
That's what I was scared of too. Because my fear was that you was gonna be up panicking, and that was gonna make it worse.
Yeah.
That's what I told him.
Yeah.
I told him the exact same. That's how glad I was.
Yep,
because
yep.
we might have had a different outcome.
Yeah, some of you too.
Yeah.
When it first got that started, that sprinkle when we was coming in, we got started it sprinkling, and I hit the windshield, and the water that was on it just said, and just froze up.
Yeah.
Couldn't see nothing. And I was so glad Sonya was.
Sleep.
Oh man, stop the car! Stop the car! She would have, but.
Yeah. Man.
Oh man, but
He-
man, get what's the name right quick, because this is exactly what happened. Some 91.
191. Oh,
Man,
yeah.
man,
Even now to you, so when I think, bro, you didn't even see the truck.
I know. I don't even know. I don't even remember what y'all were talking about. I didn't see no truck.
Yeah.
141.
You didn't see it, but like you said, you moved out the way. It was.
I didn't even see it.
Mm.
I didn't. Yeah, start at verse 1.
Psalm 91.
This is what happened. This is because I know we all said a prayer before we had got on that road, and I ain't trying to be over religious or super spiritual, but I know that the Most High dispatched angels to watch over us because of some of the things that took place. And if it wasn't for the protection of the Most High, yeah, some serious incidents could have happened.
Incidents.
Yeah,
Hey,
incidents
just so.
Right.
could have happened. So I know we was under that. We was under this. I know we was under this Psalms 91 at the time. Rod, read that for me, please.
Psalm chapter 91, verse 1.
Yep.
He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty.
Yep.
I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress, my God. In him will I trust.
Yes.
Surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler
Yes.
and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings
Y'all
shalt
hear that?
thou trust.
This is the protection we was under. Watch this.
His trust shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night,
Yep.
nor for the arrow that flieth by day,
Mm-hmm.
nor the pestilence that walketh in darkness,
Mm-hmm.
nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday.
Mm-hmm.
1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand,
But what?
but it shall not come nigh thee.
Uh-huh.
Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked.
Uh-huh.
Because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge,
Yes.
even the Most High,
Yes.
thy habitation.
Yes.
There shall no evil befall thee,
Y'all hear that?
neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling.
Uh-huh.
For he shall give his angels charge
He shall be
over
what?
thee. For he shall give his
His angels
charge over thee,
and what?
to keep thee in all thy ways.
Y'all see that?
Yeah.
He'll give his angels charge over thee. You can't tell me what I saw from BJ's car, how that car moved, that wasn't protection from for angels. You can't tell me. I saw it, the way that car moved.
Yeah.
Like it would, looking at it spiritually, like it was almost like it was like an angel in between the truck
I'm telling you.
and BJ truck.
Yep.
Holding your truck, because y'all moved in unison.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when you went when the truck went over, you went over with it. It was
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? It was like, and then it's like as soon as you got over, it's like, man.
Yeah.
I hit it because I was missing my exit. And I said I was just hoping y'all was far enough behind
Yeah.
We
to
was
see.
right up on you.
Sure was.
Yeah, so they went on to South Carolina. But I jumped in front of the truck
Woo, man.
and made the exit. You
Yeah.
know, barely.
Uh-huh.
You know. But yeah, he pushed me over into South Carolina lane, and I had to hurry up and get past and jump back over.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't make it, you know, so they went on toward that way, had to turn around.
Yep.
But yeah, it was we was right there at the place, you know, in Atlanta. You know, we said I'm gonna have one last chance to take them out.
Wow.
The mist didn't get them, the fogged up windshield didn't get them.
Uh-huh.
You know, let me try one more time.
Yep.
They're getting close.
Finish that up for me, Rod, please. Verse 12.
Verse 12. They shall bear thee up in their hands,
Yeah.
lest thou dash thy foot against a stone.
Uh-huh.
Thou shalt tread upon the lion and adder.
Mm-hmm.
The young lion and the dragon shalt thou trample under feet.
Mm-hmm.
Because he hath set his love upon me. Therefore will I deliver him.
Yeah.
I will set him on high, because he hath known my name.
Uh-huh.
He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble.
Yes.
I will deliver him and honor him.
Mm-hmm.
With long life will I satisfy him and show him my salvation.
All praises. That's what happened. We was under that Psalms 91 protection.
Yeah,
Man.
you ain't lying.
That's that. He will give these angels charge. Man, that's that's awesome, man.
Read 13 again. There, you know,
Thou shalt tread upon the lion and adder.
what's an adder?
Snake.
A poisonous snake. Right. The young lion. What is Satan? What is a roaring lion?
Mm-hmm.
Seeking who he
He
can
can
devour.
devour.
And Revelation 12 and 9 say that old serpent,
The devil.
the devil,
Yeah.
called the devil is Satan. you
Uh-huh.
know. So he says, "Thou shalt tread upon the lion
And the
adder."
poisonous snake.
Right.
That's it.
Right. Man,
Yeah.
we could have been dead a couple of times.
Oh, yeah.
We ain't even talking about the time we went down the one-way street.
Come on. Man, on top of the other stuff, then that's some deuce.
One time. One time we went down the wrong way street.
Yeah.
No, it was a lot of times.
What?
Yeah, we went 2 or 3 wrong ways.
And a one-way.
On one way, yeah.
Hmm.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay. Well,
But there was a lot of
when we had left the place after eating.
Oh, okay. Yeah, one-way street.
yeah, it was a lot
oh,
of
Miss
things.
Sanji knew, she pulled over. We kept going.
Yeah.
She told me. I said,
She said, "It's a one-way, bitch. We can't do this." I said,
let's talk about that though. Even down the one-way street, everything he gave us pre-signs, we talked about each one of those things before it happened. He put it in our thoughts. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Because the one-way street, everybody in each car, when we were driving down the one-way street,
Yeah.
said,
This is
"This is a one-way street."
Then
So
turn
he
around.
gave us the information,
I
but
was looking
we,
at the navigation.
you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying that's my whole point.
Yeah.
So that just goes to show how the enemy can come in just that quick.
Yeah.
The father had already told us this is a one-way street.
I
Y'all, this
was looking
a
at the
one-way
navigation.
street,
I
so y'all
said,
come back this way. The enemy finna try to tell y'all to go that way.
wait a minute, BJ. We going up. But
Right.
the arrow was going this way.
And then
we going up.
right.
Wait a minute, BJ.
So the one
He
way
said, "Oh,
street.
damn, this is one way street."
So when we turn and go down the one-way street, I get God say these jokers right here. I just told them.
Yeah.
So he was like, let me stop these people right here. And
Oh,
like, because
man.
traffic literally stopped party for us to go back in, come back out, and go the right way.
So
You
did.
thought it was the right way.
I
There was
know.
no traffic coming in.
But the traffic started coming
And
as
when
soon
we
as
just
we
said
went down the road.
Yep. We just said it. Wait a minute, this is one way. Traffic, but you right.
I started like, look at
They
these
got out of the
fools
way.
going the wrong way.
I know he was like, Lord,
Oh,
these children.
man.
Hey,
We had some incidents, y'all.
yeah.
I just sit there and told them jokes. Every one of them.
We
And
had
it
some
seemed like everything was going wrong. And
Yeah.
you know, Miss Eva, she pointed out that I said,
Yeah.
I didn't even realize I said it. But at the end of our Sabbath lesson, that before we left that day, I said, well, we're gonna do it, even if we gotta get in the bathtub.
Yep. Sure did.
I don't even remember saying it,
I don't either.
but that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
You know.
Sure did.
I remember you saying.
Do you?
And that, I knew it was all right when Miss Eva said, "Find me a puddle of water,"
Yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I knew everything was gonna be all right.
Yeah.
You know, they were worried about trying to get them in some water.
Right.
When she said that, "Find me a puddle of water," that's all. It's all right.
Because it was
It's gonna be
raining,
all right,
you know.
yeah.
And she said, we go in the put the water in the
Yeah.
parking lot if we have to.
Yeah.
She said, hey, we didn't come for your fancy gadget. That's what she told me.
We
We
said,
didn't come for your fancy gadget to set up there and show off.
Yeah.
We came for the water.
we said a lot of things, y'all, out of our mouth that we was tested on.
Yeah.
When we got there, on our way.
We had a hot tub, a jacuzzi. We gonna make them feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Warm the water.
Warm the water, it gets warm.
Look at me.
Filter it. Yeah.
Put some,
Chlorine in it.
Oh man, we gotta do everything.
We destroyed all that, didn't we? Both sides took all that.
Oh,
It wouldn't work. We were ready to take it apart
we
and
tried.
Took
We
all
tried
that.
2 times, and then last time we emptied it, Rodney said, somebody give me a screwdriver. I said, Rodney,
Right,
it's
I'm going to
over.
the
It's
machine
over,
one.
man. It's too late, man. Rodney was still trying.
Go into that machine.
Rodney,
I'm gonna pull the thermostat.
I was on YouTube.
Right, yeah, we was all trying to figure it out, man.
I'm gonna pull the thermostat out.
yeah,
Too.
yeah, man. Screwdriver. I said, it's over, man. It's
Yeah.
over.
cool mechanic.
Man.
I think we all definitely went and prayed that last time, and that's when everything.
The
came
funny
together.
part about it is, well, I'm glad you reminded me because I said at some point before we left, I said, Lord, you know what? I don't even think we prayed about this as a unit.
Yeah.
As far as, is this your will?
Right.
And then I said
Never
to
did.
myself, I said, well, you know what?
Never did.
Never did.
We bringing forth fruit. It's
Never did.
how could this not be in your will? You know.
Right.
I said, well, and I remember saying it just like this, real nonchalant, because all the plans have been made.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I said, well, if it ain't in your will, I'm sure you'll let us know some kind of way. You know, something like that. You know.
Yeah.
And man, did nothing go right.
Yeah.
I mean, not the way that we thought,
Right.
but they got the water.
Yeah.
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 That's all they want.
And nobody
I think.
made us feel bad about how we had to do it. All they wanted was the water.
I think what we did do though, even though we didn't collectively, I think everybody went around the same time towards the end and went separately and prayed because you could
Yeah.
tell everybody kind of dispersed because we were all like, man, you know. And I think everybody went and prayed, and we came back together. And that's when we started getting the texts
That's
and the
exactly-
calls and all of that.
And that's
so that was
thing.
That's exactly
We never went in on each other.
right.
No,
Right,
we
right.
didn't. We
Yeah.
whereas at some point we probably would have been like, well, why you ain't do it?
Yeah.
Everybody just
Why you didn't
worked
test the
together.
thing? It was a brand new unit in the
Yeah.
box.
Yeah.
You know, we had to cut the tape off of it. It was brand new.
yeah, nobody.
And that's-
Who would have thought it wasn't gonna work?
Yeah.
You know, you know what I mean?
It-
I still want my money.
After we cleaned all that.
We
after
just
we-
worked together.
Yeah.
Yes. No, they could put-
I was so
they
frustrated
complain.
after we had cleaned all of that stuff out. I went out to
No, that's what got me. When we realized it wasn't gonna work,
Yeah.
I said, I'm used to this. We need to sit back and let God do what He do. We quit trying to do God's work
Yeah.
for Him.
We try to help you.
Yeah,
Trying to
that
help
helped
him.
to quit trying to help God.
that's
Yeah.
it.
But what tickled me when Carlos went to the
Start throwing rocks.
he started chucking rocks in the water. I knew he was upset.
And I was that's what I was doing.
Everything finna be all right. 'Cause
I was
he over there
asking-
thinking, yeah, I know what he's doing. He was chunking them rocks like a little kid.
I went out there, man, and I started asking the Most High, what are we doing wrong?
Me too.
I had to go out there and ask, what are we doing wrong? Because I know we're supposed to be down here to baptize these people
Right.
who are really want,
Get out of his way. That's all we need to do.
Yeah.
Get out of his way.
and that's exactly what he told me. By the time BJ came back to it, I said, BJ, I said, we're doing it our way.
Yeah.
And the Most High saying, no, y'all gonna do it my way.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was like, oh, wow.
Yeah. That's exactly.
We meant well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it wasn't the Most High's way
Right.
to do it. And man, so when we walked into it and let Most High have his way,
Yeah.
it was awesome.
Yeah.
It was.
It was
It
awesome.
was.
It couldn't have been. more
Couldn't have
different.
been, I'm telling you. Go ahead. I know you're about to say, because yeah,
Because we were doing.
there you go.
We were doing repetition of what we knew baptism was.
Yes.
We had subconsciously become church.
Yes.
Because we were literally going to have baptisms back to back,
Yep.
like the church
Yep.
had.
Yeah.
We were going to end up baptizing one person and baptizing another person.
Yep.
It would have been impersonal.
Yep.
It wouldn't have been any of the things. We wouldn't have got the testimony.
That's
that
right.
We got.
That's right.
Like each one of the baptisms that was done.
Was telling a story.
Yes, they got to tell
Man.
their story. They got to release.
Yes.
Yeah.
Before they got in that
When have
water.
you ever the truth? When have you ever been able to do that?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
In a formal,
right,
formal baptism in the
But
church.
God ain't formal.
Man.
The Most High is not formal, but we, in that moment,
Yep.
were thinking
Yep.
subconsciously, not even realizing what we were doing.
Yes.
But we literally
Yes.
were thinking church.
Yes. That's good, Nick. That's exactly
And
what
God,
it was.
I feel like God was like,
It was.
so did I have a church program?
Let me tell this to you. Let me tell this to her. Yeah, it was so. Yeah, it was formal. It was formal. That's
Yeah.
you are so right.
They know I'm personal,
Yep.
and they trying to have a formal something.
Yeah. And everyone that got in that tub, man,
Yeah.
they had a story to tell before they got in there, man. It was
It was
oh.
good. It was good.
and the release that they had.
Man,
From
that's
that
why I was
baptism.
saying
Man.
Jesus wept.
Woo, man,
Because man, when we listen to some of the stories,
man.
one woman said, I'm righteous. She said, I've never been able to say that in my life. She said, I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow, but if I die today,
She know.
I'm a righteous
She
woman.
Yeah.
She
And
know.
I have never been able to say that before in my life.
Man,
She said, I'm righteous.
Yeah.
Man, that cut me, boy.
yeah,
That cut.
yeah,
Woo! That cut me right there.
yeah. It was
Oh, man.
so right.
And-
We
and
meant well. We meant well.
they understood what the baptism meant.
They
That was
did.
another thing
They
too.
Because we talked about it so much.
Every-
About, go
Yeah.
ahead. Yeah.
Every church I went to, I was a member of, I had to get rebaptized
Mhm.
into that church's
Yep.
doctrine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They required me to be rebaptized.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even within, if I left one Church of Christ, you know, because I moved and joined another Church of Christ, even within the Church of Christ, I had to be baptized
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which, you know what I'm saying? That make no sense to me.
Right.
It don't make sense.
Right.
Same doctrine. no?
Right. It's the Church of Christ. I didn't leave from Methodist and go to the Church of Christ.
Same Church of Christ.
Yeah.
Same one. Y'all got to get dipped again
Yeah, right.
because you didn't get dipped with us.
Right.
But the people understood what the baptism was for.
Yeah.
It was because we had been worshiping other gods,
Mm-hmm. They
and
understood
we
it.
got to be clean again, a virgin
They
again, to be
understood.
married back
They understood
to
it.
Christ.
It reminds me so much of that story with Philip and the Ethiopian eunuch. I don't need no fancy water. There's a little water right
Right
there.
there.
What's stopping me
Right, me
from
too.
getting baptized? They did the same. Let's go to the bathtub.
Yeah,
What's stopping us from getting baptized?
Mr. Eva said
Everyone
that.
else.
That's what I was thinking of.
Yes,
that
sir.
verse, man.
Yes, sir.
This is what this is how this is what
Yes,
it's about
that's
right
it.
here.
Hey.
One of them was like, okay, what we need to do? They ain't care. They just want
Right.
to get in the water.
Yeah.
Like you said, we wouldn't have never knew those stories if we wouldn't have did it.
That's right.
They wouldn't have told
They
those
would-
stories in
right
the
there in
building.
the- that's right.
everybody was
That's
there,
right.
man.
It just would have been a formal baptism.
Right.
Yeah. It
Tis.
would have been another church.
Yeah. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, that was
It was like the hindsight looking at everything, just
Man.
like, man.
That's why I was you never know what the Most High is doing until you look back.
Mm-hmm.
Until it's in the midst, even in the midst of it, you don't understand.
Yeah.
Oh, what down there and pray? What are we doing wrong? We was in the midst of it.
Yeah.
We thought we was doing it right.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
man, it taught me a lesson.
Chucking
man.
rocks.
Yeah.
I was like that skipping them, man. I was skipping rocks. What are we doing wrong?
Yeah.
I can see you down there too. Oh, Dominion, boy.
Oh man, I was frustrated.
Yeah.
See that
But
rock
it
skipping?
was
Like,
good.
everybody was like, man, I think I told Amy, I said, you know what we ain't done? Ain't none of us prayed. Like, we haven't prayed, because that's what we do. We normally pray.
Yeah.
Like, we
Together.
never thought
We never did.
to stop and pray.
Yeah.
And it's like the Most High was like, it's all right, I'm gonna make y'all all do it.
Man.
Subconsciously, you don't even know y'all all talking to me at the same time.
Uh-huh.
But we literally all dispersed
So
from
did.
that room,
We sure
and
did.
everybody went in there different, and wherever they
We
went,
sure
and
did.
we was all praying.
Man.
Didn't even looking back at it, didn't think about that's what was happening, but that's what all of us was
Everybody
That's right.
Well, we didn't skip a beat when we got there. I mean, as soon as we got there, that's when we started tearing into getting that tub up.
Sure
Getting
did,
in the
man.
water. I mean,
We sure did.
We just got jumped straight out the car.
Nope.
We all stinking, breath stinking, everything.
Oh,
We
we
do
did.
steady doing it. We steady getting it together. So we can't stop now. We
Sure
gotta
did.
keep going.
We sure did,
Yeah.
man. We
When I
sure
said, you gonna
did.
take a shower? I said, I've been thinking this.
Yeah.
But
There ain't no sense.
Wait another hour.
No,
We
we
sure did, man.
When
We
your
did.
daughter said, "Daddy, you ain't gonna take shit."
Daddy, yeah.
Yeah, I already smelled it. I already smelled
Hey, I was working, boy. We ain't had no time, man.
Yeah, man,
We
yeah.
were like you
so
said.
got so
Straight
busy.
there.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
just yeah.
Yeah, man. I appreciate y'all not telling me like my daughter. I probably was a little rank.
Man, we all would.
I know we was.
Man.
Yeah, we were.
We was in battle right there.
Woo, yeah.
We was in battle.
So it was, man. That's
Man, what? We gonna get to this lesson. There.
Y'all want me to comment?
Yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead. Go ahead.
If I missed some, y'all, I'm so sorry. I guess I'm sorry with Brian Tyler.
What's
Gave
up?
you guys Isaiah
Brian.
58:1. It
Mhm.
says, "Cry aloud, spare
Spare
not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet,
Yeah.
and show my people their transgression,
yeah,
and the house of Jacob their sin."
yeah.
Right.
Yalisa said there were so many tests on that trip, and BJ, you got put off one exit. Before y'all start talking about the exit.
Mhm.
Oh, put off. Yeah.
Tan said those angels were encamped around you.
Sure
Hallelujah.
Sure was, Tan.
Yeah.
Sure was.
Indeed. I know it.
Yep.
Taronda said, replying to
Hey,
Tan,
Teron.
you're on it. That is exactly what it was.
Yes.
Brian said the angels of God encamped around you, brothers.
Yes.
Man.
Yes, sir.
Could-
Without a
no
doubt.
other way to
Without a
explain
shadow
it.
of a doubt.
No way other way to
Without a shadow.
Because I started to buy me a helmet to put on the way DJ was
Right in the back. Right in the back.
Right
Right in
They was in
the
the
background.
back. You know?
Way in the back.
So it felt like they had to catch up. I had the crew that was in the
Bad
boat.
hand.
I had the crew that was in
But
the
I was
boat.
right behind
What you say,
you.
Robert? You was up. I mean, you was looking over that way for you to doze off, wasn't it?
Truth in that, because when I was further back, it felt like I was driving. But when I got behind you, we didn't go past 80 for
I had the
real.
crew
Yeah,
that was
we
in the
right.
boat. Right.
You
We
right?
didn't
Nah,
go past 80.
You right? You
But
right.
when
We did.
I was further back,
Yeah.
it was like I was going 90 and it's like,
Yeah,
no.
to catch up, right?
Look, this way
Yeah.
I was. Every time he bob in the traffic, then pass the 18-wheeler. BJ get over, then he slow down. Now everybody else trying to get over
He
with him.
did, yup.
So we got to speed up and
Yup.
try to get in, but
Yup.
we can't because he didn't slow down. And now everybody trying to get over.
Yeah,
It was just,
yup.
It wasn't like that.
yeah.
Oh, with that comment.
Yeah, he did.
Yalisa
That
said,
gotta be a follower.
Nigga, her fault. She right on this. She slow down with him. Okay, we can't get in, so we got to wait.
I stayed. That's why I stayed on the other side.
That needs a
I
fault.
stayed on the other side.
You know what blame me.
Go ahead.
Yalisa said, I literally opened my eyes just in time to see the car and truck horizontally parting ways. This
Mhm.
mission was preordained and guided and shielded by the blood the entire trip.
Yeah.
Say said, all praises to the Most High, prayer and faith that He will protect us no matter what Satan throws at us.
Ooh, man.
Yalisa said, so be it. And folks wonder why I don't care about speaking of my faith in my Father at any moment, and no weapons will ever again prosper.
That's right. That's right.
Saying, amen, sis. I'm going to proclaim it on the rooftop. He is a savior, protector, promise keeper, deliverer, and so much more. There's nothing, there's none like him.
Mm-hmm.
Yalisa said, if only his people can humble themselves,
Mm-hmm.
all praises
Yeah.
to the Most High for deliverance.
Yes. I'm crazy.
Yalisa also said that hawk on the way home was confirmation.
Y'all was
Yeah,
do
that-
that. Road, I'm
on, the
ready.
way, on the way home,
They
they
said
were
they
riding
seen a
the
hawk.
bikes.
Yeah, Ray told us.
Seen a hawk.
They kept saying it was the same one.
It's like, it really?
I don't know if it was the same
Like
one.
same one.
But I mean, like
Following y'all.
Yeah, every so many hours, you see that hawk come straight past.
Wow.
I mean, go right past.
Girl,
But we
look,
skidded
when
all
I
the way
kept
to the
seeing-
house.
I-
Once we got
I
to
kept
Tennessee,
seeing
we
a
was sliding all the way
bluebird.
to the house.
Really?
Like we kept seeing them hawks, I wasn't gonna stop. I said, no, they going before us. I'm gonna keep going, man.
Look, it was a bluebird. He would fly right past us. Lord, no, I was a nervous wreck. No, they say bluebird, not that you go by what they say.
Yeah, it was all kind of little signs and stuff.
That
was out there
So
that-
now and then.
Yeah.
Pretty and blue too.
Yalisa said, hold up. After we just discussed it being a one-way street, shaking my head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She got on another one.
She was in the car with us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think, yes, she was. We kept her. We
One-way
had
street.
literally just had a whole conversation about one-way street, how the most I had was going, all of it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right back on enough.
And turned around, followed the leader, and went straight back there.
So
One-way
did.
street.
All in the lead.
What's that blind leading the blind street?
Yeah.
Blind leading the blind.
Baby, look, on my way back, we was in there like soldiers, baby.
Marching down that
Baby, we
one-way
was
That what it
marching
is.
down
That what that was, Rose.
That's why they were like, oh, wait a minute.
We looked and we said, "Well, man, what sign you stopping for?"
Yeah.
We on the wrong way. Oh, that's why she stopped.
I said, I need my license to work.
I ain't get my license taken.
They stopped picturing the cars or the way they stopped. Like
They
it was like
did.
and it wasn't right up on us. Like they stopped a good piece back.
Like they knew it was us. Oh, there go the Tennessee folks again. We gotta slow down. There they go.
But you know that don't normally happen, man. They
Yeah.
gonna try to go around, be blowing and stuff, but
And
they
she stopped.
Cussing you
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. They sure did. They stopped.
I bet you everybody looked at all the tags when they were
Yeah,
there.
there's a pace. That's what I said.
It wasn't a
That's a
blowing
Tennessee.
horn or nothing. That was the thing. Like
We
I
supposed to
was
be dead, for real.
I know.
blowing it, you know.
A couple of times, man. A couple of times.
You should be dead.
Yeah.
Barry said, so y'all took the narrow path.
Yeah, Barry. Man. Yes, sir.
And you know, that's when we was trying to get the Tan Hotel.
Yeah.
That's when that happened.
Yeah.
Mm.
We had already rolled right past it.
Sure did.
We didn't even know it.
Didn't even know it.
You sure right. And with that being said, think about what that was, because we needed that one. Because 10 was the one that brought us back to.
Yes, that's when it all. Yeah, that's when it all started.
It was the whole understanding of We was doing
We
it
were
wrong.
doing it wrong.
Yeah.
Hey, that was the last time. Well, you know what I'm saying?
Was.
We was right there at 10, and that's the enemy. One more time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit them down this one-way street here.
Yep.
I'm gonna try to take them out.
Yeah.
And the car stopped.
And we
All
all
of them
calling
stopped.
and checking on each other. We wasn't even
Wow.
flustered. Didn't nobody fuss at BJ.
No.
Nobody. We all making.
Just called me out. Didn't nobody know I laid y'all down there.
I
Go
don't
ahead.
care what you got to say. Didn't nobody fuss at BJ. I didn't say about that.
Rose said the blind lead the blind.
I know that right.
Just like we didn't have any kind of nothing. Like it
Man.
was just beautiful when
Yeah.
you think about it. It was just like everybody like y'all okay, okay. Now where we need to
Yep,
go.
let's do it.
It was beautiful.
Anita Anna Torres said, all esteem to the Most High. Hallelujah. Yah is faithful.
Yes, he is.
Man, yeah,
Yes, he is.
yeah. Thank
Tan said, those bathtubs work just fine.
Yeah.
you.
Yes, it is.
Water with water.
Man.
Beautiful.
There goes some
God,
water right there.
wonderful.
There's some water right there.
Yalisa said, cold as my water was, we could have used the lake.
Yeah.
The lake outside the
Yeah,
home.
Chill my body, but it
Talk
don't
to
myself.
me about that.
Yeah, Mia put that cold water. I tried to warm it up. I said, "Oh, man, this water cold,
She wanted to shock up about it.
man."
Right.
That
Yeah.
guy from you, like the water was cold, but it chilled my body.
Not myself.
Vita said, replying to Tan, yes, they did. All praises to the Most High. From the bathtubs work just fine.
Yes,
Oh,
it did.
Mhm.
That's what we needed. That's what
Michael
we needed.
said,
We needed actually more than that. I'm sorry, but we needed it actually more than they did.
Yeah, they was cool. We
needed
was so
that.
Yeah.
we were beat.
We needed that.
We were defeated.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were.
And Vita,
And
no,
when that
Eva.
happened, yeah.
Eva was so encouraging once we said
Yeah.
it ain't working.
Oh man.
I don't care nothing about your little fancy
Okay.
Come in, you
Just
show
need
off
some
your
water.
fancy stuff.
I don't
Came
know about
for the
y'all
water.
yet, but
Came
when
for the
Miss
water.
Eva said, find me a puddle of water, I knew everything was gonna be
Yeah,
all right, man. Oh, this is it. Ain't
That's it.
Man, I was good from then on, man.
We was good for that, yeah.
She was so excited and ready. It
Yeah.
was like,
She said the tone.
See, everybody going to the lake choking grouse, bro. We didn't know.
Eva, I so appreciate you. You set the tone.
man, yes, she did. Yeah.
Chucking them routes, boy.
We got all this water right here. We can't use none of it.
As soon as I walked out and seen that sign, it was because it was a sign that said no, no swimming. I was
Yeah.
like,
It's surrounded by water.
Oh man. What the world?
Yeah.
What are we doing
Oh,
wrong?
boy.
Man. That was awesome. That was awesome.
Y'all can't say Most High ain't
That
got
was
a sense
awesome.
of humor, boy.
Oh, yeah.
I know he's sitting back laughing at us.
Man.
Yeah, I
Look
know,
at these
right.
fools.
Yeah.
If we just get out the way.
Daddy, come here. Look at you got
Up there laughing at us. Up there laughing at us.
You can't tell me he ain't got a sense of
He
humor.
got a sense of
He
humor.
got a sense of humor.
Most I has a sense of
He
humor.
looked at me like, look here and put the dirt in the water. They trying to make that thing work. It ain't no way. Look at it.
Yeah.
They done took it apart.
We done had a piece of shirt and trying to filter the water with a piece of shirt.
The water was coming out the hole dirty. A brand new hole.
Man.
But we was getting it out of the hot water.
Angels up there laughing at us. They had a good time, boy.
The water went into the tub dirty.
Everybody laughing at us up there.
Color said, no, we can't use this.
We can't use it.
Yeah.
We can't let them get in the dirty water.
So,
Where they go, right?
something all on their body.
Yeah.
It came out of that whitest. Something all on their body.
Ain't like white as snow, huh? A real white as snow.
We laughing now, but we were crying.
Man, we were,
Oh,
yeah.
was
We can
so
laugh about it now.
happy.
Yeah. We were about to cry.
Man.
Yeah, we were sad about it.
Woo, man.
Go ahead.
Michael said Psalms 50 and 15,
Uh-huh.
and call on me in the day of trouble. I will deliver thee, and
Yeah.
thou shalt glorify me.
Yes.
Man, that's what
Yes,
we
sir.
were doing ever
We were
since.
calling on them. too,
Ever
boy.
since.
We were calling on them.
Yalisa replied and said exactly how it happened. Our thoughts were nowhere near his,
Mm.
but we called on him, and it came together beautifully.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Beautiful. We ended up beautiful.
It's really
Priscilla
deep.
Butler said, "No enemy form couldn't and didn't prosper.
That's right.
He disposed his angels to pave the way from all incidents and accidents." Hallelujah.
Yeah. Hey, hallelujah.
Praise the
Yeah,
Most
I'm
High.
telling you. I'm telling you.
Tamika said, "You was trying to be fancy, and Christ was baptized in the Jordan." The Most High
Come on
was-
now.
The Most High was saying,
Yeah.
"Look at them trying to make this a Hilton experience. A jacuzzi and some chlorine tablets.
Yeah. Yeah.
These people coming out of something and coming up new. It's
Yeah.
not going to be comfortable."
Ah, I like that.
that.
Yes,
All
sir.
right.
Jordan, you got just dipped in a Jordan. That was some
I'm
dirty
telling you,
water.
Some dirty.
That was dirty water.
That's why Naaman didn't want to get in.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
He
good
needed
there.
some of his leverage. Jordan is
Just
dirty.
needed some water.
Right.
Me and Carlos testing the water with the pH balance.
Man,
scale.
I'm Taking it.
How much is it, Carlos? Is it good?
It's acidic.
Too much acid in it.
Oh,
Oh man, I like that. I like what you said. I like what you said.
Yeah.
Christ got baptized in the Jordan.
boy. Yeah, the dirty jug.
Yes, it. That's
Yalisa said, "Girl, this one right here, we are set apart, peculiar people for a reason. That
Yeah.
programming was strong, and we had to come up out of her."
That's right. Yep. Yeah.
Tamika also said, "Yes, Nitra, breaking that tradition. Every time I got baptized in the church, it was comfortable."
Mm.
Really, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Miss Eva had to put some things down on her knees.
Sure
and, I
enough.
mean, it was,
That's right.
but she went up on
She
that
did
water.
it though.
She used to be a lifeguard. She dove.
She sure did.
I said, God,
She sure did.
Hey, come on, that's good.
I see getting ready to freestyle, boy. She
Look away, the tub.
sure did.
Yalisa said, "But we ain't got time for that though. I remember hearing that a few times while I was pouting. Hey, the Most High did that."
Yeah. Just waiting
Miss
for us to.
Eva,
Yeah.
Miss Eva said, "Well." Tan said, "There's a beauty in knowing that it's not our way, but
Yes.
His way,
Yes.
and being able to recognize Him in the midst of the storm."
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
What if we
And
were
we-
still pouting because it didn't go out?
Our way.
Yeah.
And frustrated because we know that this was ordained by the Most High, but nothing was working.
Yeah.
That's where the frustration came in.
Right.
What the world are we doing wrong then?
Yeah.
'Cause I know this is of the Most High.
Yeah. No,
Right.
these folks was
I
supposed
think I
to
was
war.
just saying that, but we know they're not gonna wear it if they bring us down here.
Exactly.
Right. So we know it's him.
Exactly.
Why is it working?
And but you know what? Like we were saying, y'all, that there was so much, a lot of stuff that past couple of weeks before this all happened that we were saying a whole lot of stuff out of my mouth that we had to get tested
Yeah.
in. And what you was talking about with that storm, I know my crazy self kept talking about, let us go over to the other side.
Yeah.
He sure did.
Yeah.
Let us go over to the other side. Christ, what happened to the Christ and the disciples before they went over the side? They had to go through this storm.
Yeah.
I kept saying that stuff. I'm like, Most High, okay. All right. That's your test.
That was the name of the lesson. We never got to.
You showed it.
Yeah, we never got to it.
On the other
Saturday
side.
morning.
He said, "Oh, y'all
You gonna get to it.
Y'all gonna leave that thing out."
Let us go to the
Somebody
other
got
side.
killed 2 or 3 times.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we were talking last night. Christ rebuked that storm.
Showed it.
So his daddy didn't send it.
That's it.
It was a storm from the enemy.
Yep. Yep. And that's
Trying
what
to
we went
stop them
through.
from getting to the other side.
And that's what we went
Because
through.
when he got to the other side, he healed the
Yeah,
demoniac,
That's right.
who was not a Jew.
That's right. That's
But
right.
I need him to go and spread the word about me. Because when I come back around to them, they'll know about me.
That's it. And that's what, yeah. And that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
I didn't think about it till now since we're sitting here talking.
Mm.
The enemy tried so many times for us not to get there.
Yeah.
You didn't realize it though, but
Yeah.
like you said, with the windows, with the car,
Yeah.
With his
with
sister.
the weather,
My
with
family.
the sister.
That was the first thing I saw. His family just popped in. He
Up
didn't
in.
know
I didn't know. Surprise.
Yeah. He could have said, "Well, I can't go, man. You know, they drove all the way from Texas." Ah, man, I feel bad about leaving. I just waiting on him to say it.
No way.
He said, "My mother and my father are those who
That's right.
keep the commandment."
That's it.
Tanya said, BJ, your cruise was on 74, but your foot was on 95.
Somebody
This
knows.
is an extra. Bad out of here. Bad out of here.
Hey, I didn't lie.
Right.
I didn't lie.
Right.
No, I'm just joking. I was sitting for real.
Tan said those hawks were symbolic of angels. Y'all were guided in safety all the way home.
I believe it.
Right then you slid right into home. Safe.
I believe it.
Safe.
I believe
I
it.
think dropping Yalisa off, we backed down the whole entire street. We couldn't go up it.
Really?
I ain't finna stay here. And I think I drove all the way backwards. I didn't care. I was down the street driving back the whole way.
Yeah.
I had to do that yesterday myself.
Get out of here. I had to get out of there.
Yes, sir.
Andrea said Satan lost at every turn last week for sure.
Yes,
All
he did.
praise.
Every
Yeah,
time.
he did, Andrea.
Yeah, he did.
Yalisa said, and still losing.
That
I
part.
wouldn't change a step. We've been
Yeah,
fighting
that's
for over 2 months and didn't even know what we had to overcome in order to show ourselves approved.
Tell it.
All praises to the Most High, and His glory is the only goal.
Tell
this
it.
is how testimonies form.
Yep.
And the teacher is always silent during the test.
Who said that?
Andrea.
Oh.
No, that was Yalisa. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
that's good.
Yalisa.
That's good there.
And back at Andrea, you know, we had planned to meet at the building at 2:00. Andrea get there about 1:15 or so. By that time, we going to hotel rooms,
Baptizing.
trying to baptize in the tub.
Yep.
So it was probably 5:30 before we got to Andrea now.
Sure was.
And me and Rolanda pulled up and we looked through the window and said, "What are they doing in there?" Tamika was there, Andrea, Shamika, Tan, and Ray. I said, "Look like they dancing to some 60s music." We walked in there, boy, they ain't missed us one bit.
Yeah.
I've had so much anxiety trying to get back over there to them
Yeah,
because
yeah.
they've been waiting on us all day. They ain't thought about us.
Having a ball. Having a ball.
Man, so all this worrying, you know,
Yeah,
all
man.
this stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah, you sure was.
I was trying to, man, we gotta get back, we need her baptized and get back over here. And then we pulled up and they, I don't know,
Teaching lesson, man.
they was having church.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all gonna get that lesson. Think y'all like gonna get over it. I won't give it to you.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Michael said anyone wearing a 2 + 2 = 5 can only be described as a peculiar people.
Yeah, that right, Mike. He's gonna look at this shirt and be like, "What the world?"
Yeah.
Conversation starts.
So it is, ain't it?
Tennessee school system.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Tan said, and this is why we walk by faith and not by sight.
Right.
Supernatural things happen when we are under the shadow of the Almighty.
Almighty.
Glory, hallelujah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yalisa said, we were created in His image. We know with these characters He put us together with. With these characters He put us together with, He most definitely be shaking His head, laughing at us.
I'm telling
I'm
you.
so grateful for His continued presence.
You got a sense of humor.
We some characters. We got some characters. All right.
Tamika said, not the pH balance. I'm screaming. Too funny. I know Christ was like, Daddy, grab the popcorn. Look at
Look at me.
Angels, everybody up there laughing at it.
Don't do it yet. He's sitting on the throne. Wait a minute. Don't do it.
Watch what? Yeah, watch what you do.
Hold up, Mike. Don't go down there. Hold up. Wait a minute. This too funny.
Yeah.
Go get Gabriel.
Go get Oh man.
Tan said, right. I was thinking he was shaking his head, saying, Look at my cheering. Yalisa said we were too frustrated to laugh at the time, but hindsight is always.
Oh, man.
You can laugh at it now.
Hey, when the smile,
You can laugh at it now.
Nobody laughed.
You can laugh at it now.
Nobody.
Everybody looked disappointed.
Oh, my goodness.
We were beat.
Oh,
We
we
were
beat.
beat.
We
We were
beat.
beat. Drove all the way down there.
Man. Woo.
Cheated death.
Yes.
4 or 5 times.
4 or
Yeah.
5 times for nothing to work. For brand new unit
Go
out
up
the
there,
box.
tub on work.
Had to take the razor out of my pocket and cut the tape off of it.
Brand new
Brand new.
holes, everything.
Hey, bro, you ain't lying. Brand new water hose we brought.
Smelting new.
Go ahead.
Miss Mary said, just sitting listening this morning in amazement at how the Most High worked all things together for your good, and no man could get the glory.
Yep.
All praise to the
That's
Most
right.
High.
That's it.
Yeah.
No
Glory,
man.
hallelujah.
No man. We get
That's what I'm talking about too, about that faith building thing. You know what we've been talking about.
Mm-hmm.
You know that was him. The whole I don't
Shadow
know,
of
we
a
ain't even
doubt.
told everything. I don't even
I think we can tell
we can't tell it all, you know.
Without a
But
shadow of
we
a doubt.
know it had to be him.
Without a shadow of a doubt. Yep.
And put that check in your faith box.
Yep.
You know?
Mhm.
Yep.
Man.
Yeah.
Faith builder there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And also the lessons. Don't forget the lessons you learn about praying, and make sure it's asking him, is this your will?
Yep.
You know, and wait on the answer.
Exactly.
Don't just,
Exactly. Yep.
Don't just go ahead and say, okay.
Be
well.
anxious for nothing.
Exactly.
That's what the scripture says. Be anxious. If you're gonna pray and wait
Wait
on
for
it.
the answer.
Wait. Yep. May not get it when you want it.
Yeah. Yeah. I need an answer by 3 o'clock.
Right.
Because they come.
Right. Wait on it. Wait on
I
it.
even think, even with that, we got there, they were checking the room. They said everyone supposed to be at the
Yeah.
checking room. Everything just fell into place.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That was Tan and we're playing that night. You may not come when you want him. Be there right on time.
On time go.
Yeah. What if that? Yep.
In fact,
Yep.
Tamika said, LOL, storms, all right. Y'all
Mhm.
went through physical storms, spiritual storms,
Yes.
weather storms. Question,
All
was
of
it
them.
worth it?
Man,
Yeah.
I'll
do it again. If we had to do it again
Look.
to get that result,
You need to
heck
be
yeah, I'll do it
baptized.
again.
You want to be baptized.
To get that result, yes, I will do it again.
and Tamika, hold on one second.
Yes, I will.
Man, talk
Tamika.
about it.
Tamika came.
Man.
She said my flight got here. We didn't know she was here. She said my flight got here at 9:30, I think she said. And she had to leave about what? I don't know, about 7 maybe. Somewhere in there. 6:30, 7 o'clock. She had to leave. She flew in to hang out with us a couple hours
Sure did.
and
Yeah.
flew back out.
Sure did.
And I was thinking to myself, and I told Rolando, I don't know if I said something. I was thinking to myself, if I was her husband, Quincy,
Yeah.
and Rolando said, well, if Rolando came to me and said, hey, I think I'm going to go.
You gonna do what?
You gonna do what?
Meet these 3 strangers on the other side of the TV screen.
3 men.
Yeah, 3 men.
I'm gonna hang out with these 3 men
Yeah.
for a couple hours.
I think I want to meet
You gonna do what? I won't be here when you get back.
You better take your clothes.
Shout out to Quincy.
Yeah, brother. Yeah, brother. Yeah, brother.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
Evidently, Quincy, I don't know if he on there, man, but
yeah, brother.
evidently he had been looking at the screen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And all praise to the Most High because it ain't that,
Yeah.
stupid as we be at.
Yeah.
He felt comfortable
Yeah.
Yeah.
To let his wife do
with
that.
sending his most precious
That's
possession.
right.
Yeah.
Big ups, Quincy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, brother, I thank you, man.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? I thank you
Yeah,
for letting us borrow her for a little while.
That's right.
And
Man.
man,
yeah,
Yeah.
you just don't know.
yeah, man.
Because I don't know. I don't know what I would have said.
Yeah,
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
Rolando had to say, I'm going.
yeah.
You is.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying,
Yeah,
man.
that's
you know,
that's honorable.
That it
That-
is.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's honorable.
And then,
Yeah, Mr. Carlos.
Oh yeah,
oh,
yeah.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
Carlos,
Man.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, he came. They did a 4-hour turnaround trip. They drove down here, and he's not gonna be at work at 4:00 in the morning.
Mhm.
And
Man,
Well, thank
Just-
you, my God.
oh my goodness!
Yeah.
I mean, when you hear stuff like that, what can you say?
man.
Man.
What
Yeah.
can you say? Y'all praise it to the Most High for
Yeah.
real, because
Yeah.
That's honorable, man. That's yeah.
right.
You got a good one.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Mia, you got a good one.
It's just so
Yeah.
much,
Tamika,
man.
but I think about when we was, sitting there and talking, and Tamika said she was saying, because it was getting close. She said leave at 7.
Yeah.
We didn't get there to 5 something.
That's
almost
right.
6.
Yep. Almost 6:00.
And she was like,
Yep.
maybe she was like, I was supposed to come. Maybe it was just to help warm up the food for them.
Mhm.
Because she was like, everybody was saying, maybe I won't make it. Maybe you won't get to see him. You came out of the way, you might not even get to meet him, see everybody.
Right.
And she was like, she never was up thinking about that. She was just like, it's the Most High's will.
Yeah.
Whatever way it happened is the way it happened.
Yeah.
I was just like, wow, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
It was
Because she
awesome.
could have been like sitting over there thinking like, man, I done came all this way.
Yeah.
And, this, I ain't even gonna get to see them or whatever.
Yep.
And then, man, that hour was some
That's-
kind of hour.
Yeah, it was.
Man, she didn't get an hour,
She
but an
did.
hour with us. But
Yeah.
that was an hour.
Wow. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's just the way he did
Tamika,
it.
she had jumped. I was walking towards somewhere, and she jumped right in front of my face, and I'm like, wait a minute. I was trying to collect myself. I know the face.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm like, wait. And then it came to, Tamika. I'm like, man, I'm so glad you made it.
I saw it.
Yeah, I'm like, who is this?
She
I
said,
come
you
stood
scared
right in front of me.
I knew you was coming. Yeah, she said, you kept saying it.
Yeah, awesome.
Man, it just, man.
Awesome.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
so
Mr. Carlo,
Man.
Yeah.
Brother Quincy,
Quincy, yeah. Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Skip Webb,
Daryl, yep.
Daryl,
Daryl.
right,
Man.
Awesome, y'all.
Thank y'all.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Good brothers there.
Yeah.
Good brothers there. Yeah.
Let's see. Naomi said, I'm late, but shalom, guys.
Hey, Nene.
Hey.
Tan said, we thought about you, BJ, but we were praising the Most High. All was well.
What was
When
that?
they were, when
When
we
they
drove
was
up
in
and they
that
were
dance.
about themselves.
Oh, yeah. I said, what is going on? They
Good
got to be
time.
dancing to some 60 music. No way they dance.
Good time. Yeah.
It was church music.
Right.
Nene want to know if y'all can explain the shirts one more time. She missed it.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. We were doing a lesson on faith, and I was just talking about how the Most High answer your prayer. When you praying against all the odds, praying against physics and science, and good and well 2 + 2 = 4. But I needed to equal 5 today, Lord. I needed 5.
Mhm.
And I was just made that up, and Miss Vita,
The impossible.
I mean Eva said, I said, excuse me with them names. Eva said, all of us do it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I said, I like that. She said, and she put it on a shirt, and she brought all her shirts, And Andrea,
Yeah.
I'm trying to get it up
brought
there.
all of us.
I'm trying to move it closer to the
Yeah.
screen.
Paradigm shift.
Yeah.
Got it engraving on there.
We
y'all.
went down there
Beautiful.
and received gifts, hand gifts.
Beautiful. Thank you, Andrea.
Man, yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Beautiful.
Yalisa gave you guys
Put it up there,
Ecclesiasticus 51, 7 through 14.
Say that again.
Yeah, Ecclesiasticus.
Okay.
Surah.
Surah.
51, verses 7 through 14.
You said 51.
Ecclesiasticus.
Bro, what is it? 7 through 14. Start at 7. They compassed me on every side, and there was no man to help me. I looked for the succor of men, but there was none. Then thought I upon thy mercy, O Lord, and upon thy acts of old. how thou deliverest such as wait for thee,
Mhm.
and saveth them out of the hands of the enemies. Then lifted I up my supplication from the earth, and prayed for deliverance from death.
Yeah.
I called upon the Lord, the Father of my Lord, that he would not leave me in the day of my trouble,
Yeah.
and in the time of the pride, when there was no help. I will praise thy name continually, and will sing praise with thanksgiving, and so my prayer was heard.
Mm-hmm.
For thou savest me from destruction, and deliverest me from the evil time. Therefore will I give thanks and praise thee, and bless thy name, O Lord.
Yeah.
When I was yet young, or ever I went abroad, I desired wisdom openly in my prayer.
Mhm.
I prayed for her before the temple, and
Her.
and will seek her out even to the end.
Yeah.
I'm saying her, the Holy Spirit.
Holy
Yeah,
Spirit,
Holy
right?
Spirit.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's see.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, man.
That's it.
Taronda said, the angels were saying, the enemy is out to stop our family from completing a mission for the Most High. Nothing shall by any means hurt them. And push the truck over so you wouldn't have an accident.
Mm-hmm.
You all had the host of heaven backing you up.
Yeah.
I am sure the Most High is pleased. This lets us know we are on the right path and the mission continues.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
that's what I'm. Ooh, that faith. That's what
That's
I'm
right.
saying. It lets us know we doing something.
We're
right.
doing something right.
Even when everything going wrong.
That's right.
And you look back.
That's right.
Man.
Well, wait a minute. That's what he said.
Yeah, little bitty stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Like, man,
little stuff.
Yeah.
My family, my enemies will be those of your own house. Well,
Yeah.
that's what it say.
Yeah.
It'd be mother against father.
That's what it said.
Well, that's what it say.
Yep.
Mhm.
I'll let you know you're on the right path.
Yeah.
You know, when
Yeah.
most time when persecution comes, I must be doing something wrong.
Gotta be doing something right.
No, that means you're doing something right.
Yep.
Something's right.
Tamika replying to Miss Mary when she said, it's amazing how the Most High worked all things together for your good and no man can get the glory.
Yeah.
Tamika said, that's right, Miss Mary. If it would have been in that comfortable jacuzzi, somebody would have walked away saying Paradigm Shift had it all set up. The water was so comfortable and cozy, giving man praise. All praise to the Most High. God
Sure
gets
enough.
all the glory.
Yep.
Man.
And that's what I was thinking too. I said,
Oh, no.
oh, we don't want him to catch cold. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Look, I'm talking
Heat
about
the water
you
up.
should put some essential oils in
They
that.
Lavender drop.
Make them
Make
feel
what
fresh
you sure
when they
did.
get out.
Put
Look,
some lavender drop
Some
in there.
frankincense in there.
Oh, man.
Come out smelling good.
Put some candles around here.
Woo,
You already
man.
had the music going.
Yeah,
I know it, right?
Yeah.
Man.
Melody for 'em.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh, boy, we're going to make it good for y'all.
Boy.
We thought we would.
Man. He is.
But hey, you got 14 people in a hotel room
Right.
trying to get rid
Man, the tub.
Sure.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he was in the midst
But
of it.
this does let me know it. I get a how can I put it? A more importancy of baptism.
Yeah.
How important it is
Yeah.
because of what we just went through
Yeah.
and how the enemy was trying to stop it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I realized, man, this is very, very important.
It's important, right?
Baptism is very important.
Yep.
So don't let that slide, y'all out
That's
there
right.
who haven't had the
Yeah.
chance to be baptized yet, who can come to this truth.
That's right.
You really need to get that
Yep.
done. Yeah.
And the brother, Skip work, Daryl,
Daryl. Yeah.
you know, the 144,000 are men, you know.
Mm-hmm.
If it was women, we'd have been gone.
Probably
Get
so.
out of here.
So
Yeah.
I was
Sure.
very happy to see
Man.
him
Yeah.
decide to get back. Man,
Yeah,
you just
man.
don't
That,
know.
yeah.
So, you know, if you say, why you trying to hug me so hard? That's why, brother.
Yeah.
Another brother.
Gotta, hey, you know,
Can't get tan son.
oh,
Oh, good man.
Yeah.
Young man.
Oh, man.
young man.
Oh,
Yeah, grandson, right?
grandson.
Grandson. Yep.
Man, and she teaching him the truth. So he's already been back. Let him understand, grow up in the truth. You know, yeah, man, that was powerful.
Sure
That
was.
was powerful.
Yes,
Sure
Very,
was.
very, very.
man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, did he understand? He said he understood.
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
he been taught it all.
Yes, he
Yeah.
understand what's
You
going on.
understand?
That's good.
Quincy said, "Thank you, Paradigm Shift. I have seen the love the Paradigm Shift family have for one another, and I knew that she was in good hands. Can't wait to meet everyone."
Oh,
Right.
I can't wait to see when y'all come to Tennessee. Look.
Thank you. Appreciate that, Quincy.
Yeah.
We appreciate that, man.
Man.
That's yeah.
Next, what you say when y'all come
Yeah,
to
Yeah,
Tennessee?
Mika said,
That's very
we
honorable.
coming to Tennessee, we planning
Yeah.
a trip. Me and my hubby.
That-
My
that-
mama, we gonna make sure y'all
That
good.
Quincy, that man, that a lot of men, to do what you did, or
To
allowed
support
your
it, yeah.
to support your wife to do that.
Mr. Carlo.
Go see 3 men. Yeah,
That's never met.
never really met.
Right.
And that's wow. Yeah,
Oh, that that was one of the first things that popped in my
that's a
head.
lot of
No,
Strange.
everybody
Yeah.
it wasn't no.
Yeah, nobody was a stranger.
No,
No,
it
it
was a-
it was
yeah,
family, like for real.
and it was a reunion.
It was literally
Yeah.
a reunion.
It was a reunion.
Yeah, it's like we see each other.
We-
That's
we-
what was just hugging and man.
Like I always say, Nitro, we knew each other
Yeah, exactly.
from the foundation. Yeah, our
Right.
spirits knew each
our
other.
spirits
Yeah.
knew each other. We
So it was a reunion.
Right.
We back together.
Kind of, I'm gonna make you think about it. Think what it's gonna be like up there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
You don't look like
man.
nobody I know.
Yeah.
But I feel, you know what I'm saying? That you
Right.
are.
Man,
Yeah.
it was a reunion.
That automatic just comes
It
up
clicked.
good,
It clicked.
clicking with
It
each other,
clicked.
man.
Yeah.
I got a comment, Faye, Judah.
Yeah.
Very thankful to y'all that everyone was protected. What part of Georgia were y'all all in?
All over Atlanta. East side to the south side.
Yeah. Well, the east side we supposed to been west, going west.
But we were down like in the Jonesboro, Hampton area, and over on College Park, East Point area.
Yeah.
College Park, East Point. That's
That's
Outcast territory, ain't it?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, that's their territory. College Point, East Point.
Yeah, 1 Corinthians 13. Let me see here. I said 1 Corinthians
Yeah.
13. That ain't what I'm on.
Hey, while you looking for that, I'm gonna read Tamika.
Okay.
She said, "Wow, just wow. The Most High broke that traditional way of doing baptism. Paradigm Shift will never do baptisms the way
Sure
the
won't.
church did them."
Sure won't.
Man.
We learned that lesson.
For real.
We
I got to
learned.
pray and ask how you want us to do it.
You know that's right.
Man.
I learned that lesson. Yeah. What you looking for, B?
Give me verse 12. 1 Corinthians 13, 12.
For now we see through a glass darkly,
Mm-hmm.
but then face to face.
Mm-hmm.
Now I know in part, but then shall I know even as also I am known.
Mm-hmm.
And now abideth faith, hope, charity, these 3.
Mm-hmm.
But the greatest of these is charity. That what you know?
I thought it would. But y'all was just talking about how nobody was a stranger,
Yeah.
and like we see through that glass dimly now, but when he comes, we're gonna know him as he's known.
Right.
It won't be no dark glass. You're trying to look through it and see to the other side, And it was like that with us, It seemed like we just knew each other. Like Carlos said, the spirits was there
Yeah.
before.
That's right.
We were all there together at one point.
Yep.
We knew each other. So the spirits just come like when John the Baptist and Christ
Right.
jumped in their mama
Right.
belly.
Right.
Mhm.
Yep.
The spirits was there in heaven before.
That's right.
Yep. Oh, that's
That's
what
good.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got you. Oh man. So anything else?
That's good. Well, no, as far as that's
That was
Yeah.
great.
that was awesome, man. That thing was awesome.
Taronda said, no praise of my own. I take what I learned from you guys and pass it on. There are now 4 people who worship on the Sabbath.
All right.
The Most High has given me the platform, and one by one, we will collect the harvest. Very proud of you all. All praise to
Oh,
God.
wow.
I just said the laborers.
Right.
Laborers are few.
The
right?
few.
Yeah.
And pray that
Ooh.
what is that name?
Man.
I don't want to mess it up. Maybe,
Yeah.
we just need to pray.
Yep.
Maybe send out laborers.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
All of us, are laborers. We supposed to go and get. We ain't supposed to just hear and blow up the information. No, we got to go and get fruit.
That's right.
She all about telling them, study for yourself.
Yeah.
She'll give them so much. And it said, I want you to go look. Write it down and go look and tell me what you see.
Right.
Mhm.
I love watching her. She is awesome.
All praise.
Yes.
Man, it's good.
That's a good point too, man. That's what I try to tell people, man. Don't listen to me. Go back
Mhm.
in this word and read it for yourself.
Read it for yourself.
So you won't be dependent on, well, Rodney told me this,
Yeah.
or
Yes.
DJ said it was this in the Bible.
Right.
And I think there's a lot of people in the church that
Mhm.
they're getting too comfortable and trusting the pastor of telling them the truth.
Right.
I know these are good people, and some are just lost. Not all are trying out to get you, but there are some that know this and don't care. They're out to get your money.
Right.
But those who really don't know, that's why you need to go back and look for it for yourself.
Yep.
You need to ask questions and don't depend on that preacher giving you the truth out of his mouth.
Yeah.
Go in his word and get it for yourself to back
Trust
it up.
no man.
Trust no.
That's
I
it.
said, I think I text that. The man trust no man.
Mm-hmm.
Trust no man.
That's it.
Yep.
Get
That's
Matthew
including
9.
us.
Yeah. Get Matthew 9 right quick.
It's definitely moving.
Matthew 9,
Definitely tell you nothing.
35 through 38.
35 to 38?
Yeah.
Matthew 5,
Nine.
9.
I'm sorry. Verse 35 through 38.
Matthew chapter 9,
Yep.
starting at verse 35.
Yep.
And Jesus went about all the cities and villages, teaching in their synagogues and preaching the gospel of the kingdom and healing every sickness and every disease among the people.
Uh-huh.
But when he saw the multitudes, he was moved with compassion on them because they fainted and were scattered abroad
Mm-hmm.
as sheep having no shepherd.
Mm-hmm.
Then said he unto his disciples, the harvest truly is plenteous,
Plenteous out there.
but the laborers are few.
The ones that's walking in truth. They're few.
Pray ye therefore the Lord of the harvest,
Yeah.
that he will send forth laborers
Yeah.
into his harvest.
Man, it is again.
Yeah.
Wow.
It must be important
Yes.
that we need to pray that there are more fruit pickers gathered
Yes.
than people just coming to sit up under one man.
Mhm.
And that's what the church wants. How big a the church success is determined on how many members they have.
Yep.
But that ain't what this
That's
say.
not what. That's right.
This say pray for people with the truth
Right.
that they go out and collect the fruit.
Right.
Fruit is out there. There are people who want to know.
Mm-hmm.
There's probably more who don't want to know.
Right.
But there's the ones that want to know. They out there.
But the
You
key.
just gotta go get them.
That's right. And the key is in 38. Can you read that one more time, Rodney?
Pray ye therefore the Lord of the harvest,
That what?
that he will send forth laborers.
Say that
into
again.
his that he will
Uh-huh.
send forth laborers.
Send forth
Yeah.
laborers.
Mm-hmm.
That he will send forth laborers. Not they come in to the pastor's house.
Right.
The laborers, the ones that's walking in truth,
Go out.
they go out
Yeah. That's right.
and get the fruit
Mm-hmm.
and get the people. He said, pray that you send forth laborers into the
Right.
harvest. Go out and get them. Not they come in and
That's good, man.
Yeah.
I was
it's just the opposite. You see what I'm saying? It's just what the
Mhm.
opposite of what the church is doing. They're not going out to get them.
I went to this guy, Jason. He had asked me to go with him. This is when I was coming out of the
Mhm.
church. He asked me to go with him. He had to speak at a men's day program. And afterwards, they ended up asking us some questions.
Yeah.
And it was a white congregation.
Yeah.
And he said, white man said, how can we get the black people in here?
Mm-hmm.
I said, well, it didn't say bring them in.
Mm-hmm.
It told you to go.
That's right.
Mhm.
I said, you go.
You go get them.
Yeah, you go to them.
Right.
And then maybe they'll come to you.
Yeah.
But you got to go.
You
That's
have
what it
to.
say. The
That's right.
scriptures say, go ye
Yes.
and make disciples of all nations.
That's it.
Go.
Go.
Not tell them to come.
Not. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Carlos said
So
someone gone and know he said.
What I
He
say,
said
bro?
he didn't tell him to bring him into the pastor's house.
There you go.
The pastor's house.
There you go.
Right.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, I caught it. Yeah,
Okay.
I caught it. That's good. That's good, bro. The pastor's house.
The pastor's house.
Right.
That's the church I built.
Right.
My church.
There you go.
This is my church. You right, it's your church.
Yep.
It ain't God's church.
That's right.
Exactly.
But he said, go.
Go and get them.
Go.
That's
go.
it.
Make no sense to be about it.
That's right.
If you go back to, like you said, 38,
Mm-hmm.
he said that he will send.
That's right.
He do the sending.
That's it.
God do the sending.
That's right. Pray that He send forth
the labor.
the laborers.
Into whose harvest?
His harvest.
His heart.
His harvest.
Yeah.
So these pastors keep talking about that they got sheep.
Yeah.
What sheep do you have?
Right.
None of these sheep are yours.
He is supposed to be.
Exactly. But just what you hear pastors saying, my flock,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
my sheep,
And
my people.
And they turn them into my people.
My people. That's right.
Right.
And they start worshiping Him.
That's right.
And no, some of you don't even know that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
I think about y'all when you just saying that, it made me think about a couple of the people that got baptized. One of they said their story is how they came upon. It wasn't Keith. We just
Nobody remember.
we just doing videos and
Yeah.
sending them out.
Yeah.
No, God, the Most High is picking who sees them.
Right.
Who's
You
supposed to
choose
be
That's
He's
right.
choosing them.
That's right.
And putting it in because they can't even tell you how they found it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
He's just making sure it's getting out there.
Yeah.
We putting it out there. He literally handpicking
Yeah.
them. It ain't no huge group of people,
Right.
and some have came and gone.
Yep.
But they got fed.
That's
Yeah.
right. There you go.
You said something though.
That's it.
There was a lot there that said they talking it. I don't remember how I got paid. I don't know
They
how
sure
I found
did.
it.
Right.
Then they go into
Yeah.
something else. You know,
Right.
but that's one of the main. I don't know. I forgot how I found it. I
Yeah.
don't even know how I found
Right.
I
it.
don't remember how I got to y'all.
Yeah, man.
I can't remember how I got to y'all.
So they just let you know that he's doing that.
Yep.
It's him. He's the one sending.
That's right.
That's right.
John 15:16.
That's right.
John chapter 15, verse 16.
Go get 15. Start 15.
15. Sorry, verse 15.
Mm-hmm.
Henceforth I call you not servants,
Right.
for the servant knoweth not what his Lord doeth.
Mm-hmm.
But I have called you friends.
Yep.
For all things that I have heard of my Father, I have made known unto you.
Watch this.
Ye have not chosen me.
Say that again.
Ye have not chosen me,
But what?
but I have chosen you
Uh-huh.
Oh, man.
and ordained you
Mhm.
that ye should go and bring forth fruit,
Fruit.
and that your fruit should remain.
Now hold on. You said they came and they left, but they got fed.
No, they got fed.
And see, that's what truth.
Yeah.
Truth says your fruit will remain because the truth is like gorilla glue.
Yeah.
It ain't going nowhere.
That's right.
You can't leave. It's gonna remain.
Yep.
You can't get rid of it.
That's a good one, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you get rid of it. Yeah, I really tell you, you can't get rid of it. You can't get rid of it. You get rid of yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, that's good.
Hey. But go ahead. Good. Yeah. Go ahead.
That whosoever ye shall ask of the Father
Right.
in my name,
Right.
he may give it you.
Mm.
That right there been sticking with me for the last few weeks because, of course, we ain't been asking for no crazy stuff.
Right.
But everything we've been praying for, and if it's your will that
Right.
so and so be healed, if it's your which it is, you know it is.
It is.
Mhm.
It's your, he don't want to see nobody bound up. But I always say, Lord, make sure you, Lord, some kind of way you get the glory.
Yeah.
Not Jesus on Sunday,
Right.
but some kind of way they are healed and you get the glory. You know, you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want, well, I want them to be healed, but I don't want them to say, Carlo gave me $100. I say, thank you, Rodney.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You get the glory.
Mm-hmm.
Man, yeah.
These man, okay, love one another. That's a finish it. Well, you was gonna say, who was gonna say something?
Yeah. Go back up to 15. 15, 16 again for me.
Go ahead, do it again.
Yes, sir.
15. Henceforth I call you not servants, for the servant knoweth not what his Lord doeth.
Uh-huh.
But I have called you friends, for all things that I have heard of my Father I have made known unto you.
Okay.
Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you
Mm.
and ordained you, that whosoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name,
Mhm.
he may give it you.
That's a couple of things out of that in the 16th verse. Ye have not chosen me,
Mhm.
but I have chosen you and ordained you.
How can they go unless one be preaching? That's a precept right there.
Yeah. Ye have not chosen me.
Yeah.
I chose you. Let that sink in for a minute, y'all. Because a lot of times we say, you know, when I came into the truth,
Yeah.
when I decided to get saved,
Yeah.
You decide.
That's right. This whole thing was already planned out from the foundations of the world. It was just only when your time to Hosea 6 and 2, wake up. That's right. And Most High woke you up. You ain't did nothing.
Yeah.
This was already ordained for you to, at your season,
Right.
okay, now wake up.
And you had to go through everything you went through.
That's right.
To, oh my.
That's right.
Go ahead. You go on.
Yeah, that's it, man. Like, you have not. He told who was it? Jeremiah. I knew you and I formed you. I knew you in your mother's womb. And what we were just talking about as far as that reunion thing, we have to understand the predestination, the thing that we had taught.
Mm-hmm.
This is already has been set out.
Right.
This is like a movie being played out now. The Most High knows the beginning from the end. This was played out from foundation of earth when we was spirits. And he put our spirits into certain bodies to do his work. And that's why,
Right.
and that's why, you know, that, like you said, that camaraderie or that, like we just family, it masses because we are.
Right.
He's sending his people out strategically, the spirits,
Yeah.
strategically to different bodies, to different families to do his work.
Right.
So you didn't choose me.
Yeah.
I chose you to do a work for me at your appointed time. That's what we have to realize. So it's not about, you know, I decided to get saved. You didn't. This was already preordained from the foundation of the world. You're doing my work.
All the glory.
That's
Really giving him all the glory.
Oh, that's right. You can't take his glory now.
I think as you just said about it's the movie being played out. We was talking about last night. The books in the movies.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's a book.
That's it.
We the movie.
There you go. That's it. That's it.
That's the book.
Right.
That's the book.
We the movie.
And we the movie. It's being played
It's
out.
being played
That's
out.
good, Nick. It's being played out. I know the beginning from the end. He knows exactly what's going to happen. He knows who he is. He already knows it. Everything is being played out.
The book more detailed.
There you go.
So you want real detail, you gotta read the book.
That's right.
Yeah. But we the movie.
Well,
You can watch the movie.
play it out. Play it out. Yep.
But go read the book.
That's
You got
it.
more details.
You got more details in it.
Right.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
It sure is.
That's
That's
it.
right. That's right. Even with the video here,
Mhm.
we can't touch on everything.
Right.
Right.
And so when you go back and read it, you're gonna see so much stuff. Well, they didn't even say nothing about that. Well,
Right.
he ain't.
That's right.
The book ain't. The book is more detailed.
Yes.
Always.
Yes.
any movie that come from a book.
The book is
more
better.
detailed.
Yeah.
The book is
Always
better.
better.
Right.
Yeah.
The book is
More
better than
detail.
More
movie.
detail.
They
Yep.
took a lot
They
out
take a
of
lot out of the movie.
Yeah, they can't
Right.
play it all out.
That's right.
Everything in the book.
Yep.
It's good.
Right.
Yeah.
It's good.
That's good. Yep.
Yeah, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was good. Made me think about something.
Okay.
Luke. Luke 7.
Luke 7.
Man. He said, what'd you say?
Mm.
You didn't choose me.
That's right.
I
I
chose,
chose you. Yeah.
Luke 7.
Okay.
36. We're gonna start at 36. We go all the way to the end.
Luke chapter 7, starting with verse 36.
Uh-huh.
And one of the Pharisees desired him that he would eat with him.
Mm-hmm.
And he went into the Pharisee's house and sat down to meat.
Mm-hmm.
And behold, a woman in the city, which was a sinner,
Mm-hmm.
when she knew that Jesus sat at meat in the Pharisee's house,
Yeah.
brought an alabaster box of ointment
Mm-hmm.
and stood at his feet behind him weeping, and began to wash his feet with tears, and did wipe them with the hairs of her head, and kissed his feet,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and anointed them with the anointment.
Mm.
Yeah.
Now when the Pharisees which had bidden him saw it, he spake within himself, saying,
Within himself.
Mm-hmm.
In mind, he thinking.
Yeah.
This man, if he were a prophet, would have known who and what manner of woman this is that touched him,
Mm.
for she is a sinner.
Just picture him, just looking at this. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Saying that in
Yeah.
his mind,
Yeah.
looking, right?
This joke ain't who he say he is.
Uh-huh.
He
If
knew.
he knew, he wouldn't have that woman touching
Yeah,
him.
no, this nigga, he ain't nobody.
He ain't real.
Yeah. So go ahead.
And Jesus answering said unto
Answer.
him,
He didn't even say nothing.
Right.
thinking it in his mind, right? Jesus just looked up, started telling him,
He knows your heart, don't
Yeah,
it?
she didn't know, like,
Can't have nothing from
Hey, so wow, he sitting there thinking,
Yeah.
this nigga ain't, he ain't nobody.
Uh-huh.
Jesus answered him.
looked at him.
Or you say, I got something to tell you, man.
Jesus looking at him as he thinking, huh?
What kind of Jedi mind trick voodoo? How you know what
Simon, let me holler at you for a minute. Yeah.
Verse 4. And Jesus answered, said unto him, Simon, I have somewhat to say unto thee.
Let me holler at you for a minute, man. Come here.
And he said, Master, say on.
Uh-huh.
There was a certain creditor which had two debtors.
Yeah.
The one owed 500 pence,
Uh-huh.
and the other 50.
Mm-hmm.
And when they had nothing to pay, he frankly forgave them both.
Mm.
Tell me therefore, which of them will love him more?
Right.
Most.
Right.
Simon answered and said, I suppose that he to whom he forgave most.
Yeah. The one who, hey, if I owe you $50 and you $500,
Yeah.
and you and or if y'all owe me
Right.
$50 and you $500,
Yeah.
and I say, man, don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all don't owe me nothing.
Yep.
Who gonna thank me the
The
most?
one with that 500.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
The most
thank you,
good.
brother. Hey, man, you need
Yeah.
a yard? Right.
Right.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
And he said unto him, Thou hast rightly judged. And he turned to the woman and said unto Simon,
Mm-hmm.
Seest thou this woman?
Mm-hmm.
I entered into thine house. Thou gavest me no water for my feet,
Feet.
but
Yep.
she hath washed my feet with tears and wiped them with the hairs of her head.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Thou gavest me no kiss, but this woman, since the time I came in, have not ceased to kiss my feet.
Look at that.
No greeting.
My head with oil thou didst not anoint,
Mm-hmm.
but this woman have anointed my feet with ointment.
Look at all this woman done. But she owed him $500.
Yeah.
And he forgave the debt. Now, if Carlos owed me $500, I forgave the debt.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, he might be, man, let me rake your Lord. Let me wash your cup. And then Rodney might say, when the $50? Fucking $50?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I can get it to you next, it's just $50. you know?
Right.
Never mind the fact that I forgave it.
Right.
But it ain't with nothing but $50.
It wasn't yours though.
Right, exactly.
But you, the appreciation, because you probably had another $50 anyway. You
Yeah.
already had 50,
Yeah.
but that $500 could have been your very last $500.
That's right.
And his attitude, I can't.
That's right.
When you need $50 again, you can't come to me because your attitude funky.
Yeah.
You know, you talk real funky to me.
Yeah.
But Carlos, he can get what he wants. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
47.
Yeah, that's good.
Wherefore I say unto thee, her sins, which are many, forgiven,
Uh-huh.
for she loved much.
Yeah.
But to whom little is forgiven,
Mm-hmm.
the same loveth little.
Yeah.
Whom little is forgiven, the same
And
love
love
is
is
little. Okay.
And he said unto her, thy sins are forgiven.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And they that sat at meat with him began to say within themselves,
Here you go, talking within themselves again.
who is this that forgives sins also?
Mm-hmm.
And he said to the woman, thy faith hath saved thee.
That faith.
Go in peace.
Mm. So when you say, I hadn't chose you, he told this woman,
Yeah.
the faith, you say it.
That's it.
You say it.
Yep.
The woman who had done all kind of crazy stuff. They don't say. It just say she was a sinner.
Mm-hmm.
But evidently her sins was many. It was great. I think it said something.
Mm-hmm.
But I can see the praise of all of us
Man.
who done been in some dirt.
Yeah.
Man.
We all of us done some dirt.
Woo.
You know,
Yeah.
some greater than others, but
Right.
it was dirt.
Yeah.
Right.
No matter how, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It's dirt.
It's
dirt
dirt.
is dirt.
There's dirt. Yeah.
And it's all looked upon scornfully
Yeah.
to the Most High.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So when I see some of the pages and I say, oh man, they on fire.
Mm-hmm.
They on fire, Lord. And sometimes it make me feel, oh man,
Yeah.
I wish I had that kind of fire.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here teaching the lesson.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I see more fire in some of the people
Yeah.
it just
Yeah.
what you said,
know
man, it
what you
reminded me of
That's good. That's good. Because
and
he,
some of the testimonies, you know.
yeah. And because of what you said, he said, I have not, you didn't choose me,
Yeah.
but I chose you.
I chose
but listen
you.
to what he told this woman at the end.
Mm-hmm.
And he said to the woman, thy
Thy
faith has saved thee.
Saved it.
Mhm.
Christ told her that.
Yeah.
Meaning what?
She was there.
She gonna make it
Yeah.
into the kingdom. Because we all know that we're not saved.
Right. Into the end.
Listen to the, to the end.
Right.
Endure to the end. But
Mhm.
Christ told her, oh, you made
Don't
it
worry
into the
about it.
kingdom. You made it.
Now, you think she gonna go out to the club tonight?
Exactly. She's in there.
Mm-mm.
We don't know yet. We know? The scripture says that you have to endure to the end. Those that will be saved have to endure to the end.
Yeah.
So we don't know. We don't know yet if we made it.
Right.
She do. She knows because of what she did
Yeah.
and because of her faith. She knows.
He told her.
He told her.
Mhm.
That was what's
Yeah.
so deep about this.
Yeah.
She knows she in. This is the same way that the angel told Edris when he was telling about all the
Yeah.
people that were,
Right.
and he
right.
told Edris, you ain't got to worry about it.
Right.
You in. Because he was worrying about,
Right.
am I gonna make it in? And he told Edris, you
Don't,
in.
don't worry about it.
You in the kingdom.
Don't number yourself with those.
Don't number it. There it is.
Yeah.
Don't know. That's exactly what
Yeah.
Christ just told this woman. You're in.
The same thing with a thief on the cross, you know.
Yep.
Well, he wasn't baptized.
Yeah.
Well, next time you on the cross,
Yeah.
and Jesus tell you you made it,
Man.
It's a done deal.
That's it.
Hey,
That's
you
it.
know.
It's done.
Otherwise,
that's
get
what he
enough
told
water
that
to be
woman.
baptized.
That's it. That's what he told that woman. You're in the kingdom.
You in there.
You in there. And her face went. Her face level just went. Whoop.
I'll tell you, and he went. I'm sure that thief on the cross could have got down.
Yeah,
He would have brought forth fruit.
that's right. That's it.
If we could go to verse 39 again,
Mm-hmm.
because this was me, y'all.
Yeah.
You know, I was that woman
7:39.
Yeah, Luke chapter 7:39.
Okay.
Said these are a lot of people that I know, especially in the church. Now, when the Pharisees which had bidden him saw it, he spake within himself, saying, "This man, if he were a prophet, would have known who and what manner of woman this is that touched him, for she is a sinner."
Mm-hmm.
Now, a lot of people at church don't even want the drunkard, don't want the hooker, don't want the dope dealer, don't want none of them in the church because they know him.
Yeah,
That's it.
Oh, I know that person.
Yeah.
He ain't right. You know.
Yep.
What did God come say? They go to Pharisees.
yeah.
Then you talking just like a Pharisee.
Yep.
You trying to say that these folks can't come close to God because of how they are.
That's
because
right.
you know them.
Yeah.
You know how they are. And you heard what Jesus told them. Now, which one? Come on, y'all. He said something. I have something what to say to thee. And that's what I say to folks like that. I got something to say to you about not letting these folks enter in and want to listen to God.
Yes.
This is that was me. That's why I love God so much, because I know what I've been through.
Yeah.
I know what I've done.
Yeah.
You know, I know the blood is on my hand.
Yeah.
And for God to say, come on in.
Come on.
Come on.
Yeah.
Your sins are forgiven.
Right.
How much? That's why I'm praising him now.
Yeah.
But I was told back in the day, man, you a gangster. He don't want you. You got to get right first.
Yeah.
And then he gonna come. And that's what they tell you to church, get right first. Except they tell you to give your money.
Don't
Yeah, but they don't nothing else. But give your money, keep paying time. But then if you get to it,
get right
don't bring him back.
Get right first.
I heard a lot of churches tell it, because I was black in a white church, don't bring him back.
Yeah.
But they smiling in your face. Oh, good to see you, brother. Good. Yeah, that was told to me.
Yeah.
In a white church. He told the one I was with, don't bring him back. But I was just a friendly, and everybody wanted to shake the black man's hand in this church. You see what I'm saying? Then, like I said, I got a bunch of people, friends that are gangsters, that are drug dealers, that got women that do the prostitutes. And I'm trying to tell them, look, God see you too. Don't knock it, and don't run away from God because people telling you he don't want to be with you.
Yeah.
You know, it's the word is what washes you.
Right.
The word is what cleanses you.
Right.
Man can't cleanse you.
Right.
That's right.
Man can't cleanse you not one bit.
Yep.
But don't you sit there and tell somebody that they can't come close to God because of how they are.
That's it.
That's wrong.
Yep.
The word is going to draw them to him, and the word is going to do its work. That's what I keep trying to tell folks. Quit trying to do God's job.
Yep.
Let him do his job. He the one that cleanses folks.
Mm-hmm.
But how dare you tell somebody that they don't need to come here or don't need to get in this word because of how they are.
Right.
That's the last thing you should do.
Yep.
Anything, motivate them to tell them to come on, because he's the one that's going to cleanse them. How can he cleanse them if you telling them to move away from him? Oh, God ain't going to hear from you. And they take this to heart. Now they're hurt.
Yeah.
Now folks don't know what to do. Well, I'm just going to go on back out there in the world, since they don't even want me. The church don't even want me. And when they say church, then they figuring that, well, God don't want me because the church don't want me. So then they go right back into what they used to do and off worse. And it's your fault.
Yeah.
But you think like you did a big thing. I got them about the church. We don't need them in there anyway. They ain't working for us.
Yeah.
You know,
Unfortunately, you have to be a certain way to even now be in the church.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You have to be a certain way. There's a certain criteria you have to meet now.
You have to
be
fill
in
out
the
an
church. You can't be-
application.
yeah.
You have
You
to
can't
fill out
be-
an application
yeah.
in the churches now.
But Christ was looking for those type of people. You just said
Mhm.
he was looking for those type of people, and not only that, he was the type of people that we were just talking about, the ones that was ordained to be
Yeah.
chosen. It wasn't the
Those
ones
are the
that
ones.
those are the ones.
Go back up to 37 real quick.
And behold,
Mhm.
a woman in the city which was a sinner.
Yeah.
There it is, right there. Say a woman in the city.
Uh-huh.
It told you her occupation
Already
right there.
in the
What
city.
you just said.
Yeah.
Which
A woman in the
was a
city,
sinner.
which was a sinner.
Yeah.
So what's she was doing? Street walking.
Thank you. That's
It
what she
tells you.
was.
It tells you
That's
exactly what she was doing.
And what? And who knew it?
Yeah.
The Pharisees knew who she was.
Oh, the Pharisee. Yeah.
They knew who she was.
Yep.
And what did they tell him? If he knew who she was, he
Mhm.
wouldn't be around.
Exactly.
That's the church folks today. They
Exactly.
knew you don't want to be around folks. Now I know some get on your nerves, but that's what praying is about. God will lead them folks out of your life if
Yeah.
they want to. But sometimes he's leading them into your life so you can give them a word, but you don't want to do that because you so holier than thou now.
Yeah.
You know? And that's driving a lot of people away from Christ,
Yeah.
from God. When you talk like that, like you so mightier than thou.
Yep.
Humble yourself.
I'm glad you said that.
Humble yourself, you know, and let other folks see you that been battling the same thing that you go through. Then they see you, then they see you change,
Right.
then they know they can change.
Right.
Right.
Because it ain't me that change, it's God that changes me.
Mhm.
That's right.
That was my question. Keep reading. That was my question right there. You just hit 37 again.
And behold, a woman in the city which was a sinner,
Uh-huh.
when she knew that Jesus sat at meat in the Pharisee's house,
Uh-huh.
brought an alabaster box of ointment.
What drawed her?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she been her occupation
Mm-hmm.
for a while.
Yep.
Mhm.
What made her come? What? It seemed like she just walked in the house. You know.
Mhm.
Right.
What drew her?
Mhm.
She didn't choose him.
That's right.
He chose her.
There you go.
Mhm.
It was already.
called- She was already.
That's right.
It was ordained.
It was already
Yeah,
ordained.
as soon as he showed up, her spirit was like, okay, it's time to go.
She was obedient to that voice.
That's
in the
it.
back of her head.
That's it.
Yeah.
That said, go.
Yep.
And because of that, verse 50,
Mhm.
that faith has saved
That
it. Verse
saved
50,
it.
Yep.
because she was obedient to the voice.
Mhm.
Now the same
Yeah.
streetwalker.
Who in their right mind, a streetwalker, they gonna have that's like a $500 bottle of perfume that she's putting on his feet.
Right. Right.
What streetwalker gonna do that? Put that on some man's feet when they can go get that $500?
Right.
You know,
One
it had to be God. It had to be
One
God.
that done let him do what he do through her, and done said, forget that. And I'm finna, man, you can have it all.
Yes.
Every bit of it. I don't. This oil don't mean nothing. This
No, no.
my
That's
hair
it.
don't mean nothing.
That's right.
That
It ain't
means
no
that
water. I got
I need to be
tears. That
saved.
part right
You
there
mean
got
this
me.
streetwalker?
She didn't wash him with water.
Yeah.
That's right.
She washed
With
it with tears
Tears.
from her eyes.
Repentance.
Man.
What did Jesus
Repentance.
say?
Man.
You Pharisees invited me to your house and ain't gave me a drop of
Ain't
water.
did nothing.
You ain't did nothing, but you
Ain't
want to
greeted
talk
me.
about her. Look what all she done did for him.
You ain't greeted me. You ain't said hello. Kiss my butt. You ain't said nothing to me.
But she done gave
But
up
you wanna-
everything.
Yeah, she gave up everything.
But you want to tell Jesus, if you knew what she was,
Right.
you wouldn't be letting her do this.
Exactly.
You know? Is that not the church today?
Man, yeah, bro. Yeah.
That's beautiful,
And the streetwalker made it into the kingdom.
man. Right. Man.
Repentance. And
Woo,
when we
man.
were baptizing, some of the people who understood what it was for,
Yeah.
man, when they recited this stuff back to us, it was better
Ooh,
than
man.
anything we've
Good
been trying to
Man.
teach.
Right.
One lady,
That's
I
what I'm
won't
talking
call her
That's
name, she probably don't mind,
Yeah.
but when she repeated this back and said, when she repeated it back, it was better than anything that came out of our mouth.
Mm-hmm.
I said, good God Almighty.
Mm-hmm. And that's what it's about.
Man,
That's what it's about right there.
brought me in Rolanda, the tears.
Man. That's
And
what it's
and
about.
she even had tears when she was thinking about it.
Mhm.
Who I am now, and I'm clean, and I'm ready for the marriage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know. I'm a dirty woman, a woman who was a virgin couldn't be married to. You know, you can't be married to Christ if you ain't a virgin. You got to be a virgin again. You got to be born again. You got to get in this water.
Man, the
And
story
she
was
understood that. And the way she told the story, I can't even remember it, but it was
Man. Beautiful.
Jesus wept. You know,
Yeah.
man. So that right there, that just got me how.
I mean, we had people that was telling us some of the stories. Man, some of them were saying, man, if y'all, some of the things that I did,
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
you know, just being out there, and I was like, wow. That's it. That's it.
All of us. Done.
All of us.
Yeah.
All of us done stuff.
That's it.
But guess what?
Yeah.
It's all gone.
It's gone.
It's gone.
Yeah.
It's all gone.
It's gone.
It's gone. It's in your
It's
remembrance
gone.
so you can help somebody else.
Yeah.
But it's gone.
We were talking about this woman here. We were talking about Mary Magdalene, who came out of her 7 demons.
7 demons was
And
in
we was
her.
talking about how the woman
Yep.
is the receiver.
Yeah.
You know, during sex.
Sex. Yeah.
You know,
They receive all those spirits.
all those spirits, these soul ties that we think nothing about.
Uh-huh.
You know, casual sex.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
you receiving something from these men
That's right.
that you can't see.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
through baptism,
You're clean.
they gone.
Yep.
They gotta go. When an evil spirit has gone
Gone out of
from
a man. Yep.
he seeketh
Dry
dry
places.
places. Dry.
Yeah,
Because you wet with that water.
that's right.
Now I'm looking for a dry place. I
Right.
don't like this water.
Oh,
The
yeah.
spirit's got to go.
Yep.
The water hot.
Yeah.
They got
Water
to
burns.
Yeah.
Water burns.
Maybe put it in the mood. We
No,
don't
no,
say
It burns.
Yep. That's it.
All right.
That's it.
Man, I don't think we're going to get to this lesson.
Man,
There was this.
We so sorry. I bro, we were trying to do it. Who is Dan? What they talking about? I'm talking about Dan. Where is Dan?
Hey, what'd you say, Ray?
Once again, you is. Right. You gonna talk about what is? Okay.
He got us again. He got us again.
They trying to come in here and talk about Dan.
Somebody scored that.
I already rejected Dan.
It's already in the book. Make them read.
Somebody scored that.
Yeah, we got to check the title.
Hey, here now. Look,
We
watch this, son. Watch this, son. Look, they finished just talking about this. Watch it, get him again. Get him
Wait
again.
a minute. Y'all already said y'all would talk about this, but we missed the days in between. So we didn't got another lesson starting last night, but we already said we would be talking about this anyway.
Yeah.
Y'all did.
So he just
He had
We
already
sure
said
did.
when we gonna talk about that first lesson.
yeah.
Yeah.
We sure
So
did.
we just changed it in between.
Oh, man.
Right? Yeah.
Well, that's good. Because there was something else I wanted to look up on Dan anyway. Something just popped in my
We
head.
gotta-
Ooh,
yeah.
man, I wish I had thought of it. I had it.
Did you write it down?
I got it. I got it. So now to give me time to look for one more thing that just popped in my head.
You
Look.
can bust it out Tuesday for him then.
Yeah, well,
You can bust it out Tuesday for him.
See, we come on.
there you go.
Here we go,
Let me close my mouth.
Yeah.
Right here.
I know it. Let me close my mouth.
Look, it kind of did though. It kind of look. What Mike just said, he kind of slick said it. Dan fell by the wayside. And think what happened to him.
Oh man. Yeah.
All right, y'all want these comments?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Miss Vita, for being patient.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Lisa gave you guys Psalms 8,
Oh,
verses 2 through 9.
Psalms 8, 2 through 9.
Yep.
Psalms chapter 8, starting at verse 2. Out of the mouth of babes and sucklings hast thou ordained strength
mhm.
because of thine enemies,
Yeah.
that thou mightest steal the enemy in the avenger. When I considered thy heavens, the work of thy fingers, the moon and the stars, which thou hast ordained,
Yep.
what is man
Yep.
that thou art mindful of him,
Mm-hmm.
and the Son of Man that thou visitest him?
Mhm.
For thou hast made him a little lower than the angels,
Right.
and hast crowned him with glory and honor.
Yeah.
Thou madest him to have dominion over the work of thy hands.
Mhm.
Thou hast put all things under his feet,
Mm-hmm.
all sheep and oxen, yea, and the beast of the field, the fowl of the air, and the fish of the sea, and whatsoever passeth through the paths of the seas.
Mhm.
O Lord, our Lord, how excellent is thy name in all the earth.
Praise.
Yes, yes.
Tamika said, I'm sitting here talking to Quincy about how the fellowship wasn't forced. I asked him how many times have we been in church groups and church settings
Yeah.
and we felt like we were amongst strangers. We
Yeah.
stayed in a marriage group for a year and the leaders came up to us at a fellowship and asked us what we knew. We were amazed that she asked us that. I said, we
Wow.
have been coming here every week for a year. We
Wow.
grabbed our stuff and walked out and never returned.
Wow.
That's all.
That's a whole mess. Yeah.
Man.
I know.
When Tamika came over there and saw Nitra, she just did like this.
Man, and look, you want to start
Looked at her. Just looked at her. I thought about 10 seconds.
Yeah.
I said, okay. Is anybody gonna move? Nitra just did that looking up like, yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
She knew what she
what's going on?
Man.
Yeah. She did me the same way.
She pulled
She
that
jumped.
mess down, baby.
Yeah.
It was off. Look, I felt it, but I needed to see it.
Yeah.
Man,
Well,
I knew she was coming out, but I know it.
what she said though, I'm start calling that in most church businesses.
Mhm.
That's what they are, businesses.
Yeah.
You're looked up as a number, not a person.
That's true.
You're a number.
That's true.
When they look at you, that's why they didn't know you, because
Yeah,
they
they
looked at you as a number.
You
That's
probably
right.
wasn't giving enough money for them to know.
Yeah,
Yeah, they were
exactly.
asking, who
No,
are you?
you
'Cause
right
you
about
wasn't
that.
giving enough money. They
If you,
want to know who
if you
this
was getting enough, they'll know you.
Yeah, they said,
Oh, they'll know.
Gold Club giver.
Yeah.
You
Gold
know.
Club. You know them by name.
got a black card. They got that black card.
The front seat.
You know
The
them.
front seat.
Yeah.
With the usher.
Yeah, but most of the time you're known as a number. And not all churches are like that. I'm not talking about all churches.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of them are like that. You know,
Sure is.
you're a number to them.
Yep.
Andrea said, y'all should see my collection of sticky notes and screenshots that I constantly study in order to be able to relay correct information to others. I
Good.
thank y'all so much for every lesson.
Good,
Mhm.
Andrea.
Praise
Wait.
the Most
Tamika
High.
replied and
Thank
said,
you.
yes, Andrea, every lesson.
Thank you, Andre. I mean, Andrea, for all you did. I mean,
Yeah,
God.
Spread it,
thank you.
spread it
No,
out.
Yes, thank you.
we've been talking about the thing.
Andrea said, "No, all thanks to Most."
Yeah.
Andrea said,
Most
"Don't
High
give me
for
the credit."
Once we finally got back, everything was ready.
Yeah,
Went straight to the food.
man,
We ain't ate since
it a
11,
spread.
12 o'clock.
So did.
Shoot,
That
it
night.
had been almost 12 o'clock.
Yeah,
So did.
and everything was delicious.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jimmy,
I think
Give it a net.
Give me that on now.
Well, Yalisa took about 4
If
or
you
5
want me
plates
to
to the house.
slap all three of them at the same time, I
Hey,
will.
girl.
y'all.
Jiminy.
Tamika said, and we have to understand what harvest is. We think of harvest as reaping and enjoying the fruits.
Mm.
Harvest isn't sitting at the table eating. Harvest is work. When
Mm.
we plant, it's work. And
Yeah.
when it's time to harvest, we pick. Harvest is eating. Harvest is gathering.
That's
Mm.
right. That's right.
That's good.
Somebody got to bring it in.
Yeah.
Sit at the table.
Yeah.
That's work. You're right.
That's good.
Yalisa said Deuteronomy 32 has a lot of insight. For the whole chapter.
Yeah.
Oh, it does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Matter of fact, I'll be getting some curses out of that. Hold on.
Joe, yeah, me too.
Run out of curses.
Me too.
Go ahead.
Tan said, that's right, Nitra. I can't tell you how I came across Paradigm Shift. However, I know it was the Most High.
Mm.
After much prayer for a truth family, he led me to y'all. Nobody but him.
Yep.
All praises.
All praises.
Praise the
Thank
Most High.
Hallelujah.
Like I said, man, promise you, we ain't trying to hold handcuffs on nobody. We want, y'all go out and teach it.
Man.
Start your own paradigm shift. You know what I'm saying? We come out and visit.
So
Because we got to get these people, because that's the goal.
Yep.
144,000.
Mm-hmm.
Only thing that's going to get us back to where we're supposed to be. There's a scripture I wanted to get when we talk about the day.
Damn. Uh-huh.
Yeah, about the servants
Yeah.
walking behind the horses. You know, you're supposed to be on the horse, but he ain't coming back till he got his number.
Yep.
When you started off in Ezekiel 9, he said, "Go number the people who side the crowd." He was numbering before he changed
Right.
kingdoms.
That's
the kingdom can't change until I got my number sealed.
Right.
So that's what we got to do. You know, when we start with Judah, but eventually, once we get enough in Judah, or even now, we need to start expanding into the other tribes
Mm-hmm.
and let them know who they are.
Yep.
And
But
get
it
this
started with
number.
Judah. That's right. But when it
It
starts with
starts with Judah.
it has to start with Judah first.
Yeah.
It has to.
Vita said, yes, Tan, I have that exact same testimony. It was not by accident, that's for sure.
Hmm.
As far as finding,
Paradigm shift.
all praise to the Most High.
Mm-hmm.
Tamika said Gorilla Glue, LOL. Let's see. Tan said yes, harvest is gathering. Priscilla said so true. Everything ordained in heaven, earth has to agree.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah. That's right.
Eva said, you just said Christ said to God, go get the popcorn. Tamika said the book is so much better.
Yep.
Tan said Ecclesiastes 3:1-8.
Chapter 3, out of verse 1.
Yep.
Ecclesiastes chapter 3, starting at verse 1. To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven.
Right.
A time to be born,
Yep.
and a time to die. A time to plant, and a time to pluck that which is planted. A time to kill, and a time to heal. A time to break down, and a time to build up.
Right.
A time to weep, and a time to laugh.
Time to what?
A time to weep.
Weep.
Okay. I thought Israelite men don't weep.
Hey, that's what they say. That's what they say. Israelite men don't show it. They don't cry. That's how you know the spirit.
Ain't in them. They ain't got no fruit.
I didn't want to say it like that. But
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying, I'm
I'm trying to think of some softer words.
100.
They don't think of no softer words when they too busy trying to be hard to be than to be
Right.
be the way he told them to be.
That's
I'm
cutting
sorry,
cutting
but
clear.
They cut us with knives all time. Ways.
That's cutting clear. A
Man,
time to kill.
and I'm so glad.
Time to weep.
John, I'm so glad that John 11:35 is
We're
in there
evolving.
because
We're evolving. Speaking
Christ,
bolder.
Huh?
Speaking bolder now.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I did that right there. Look.
This is what we were talking about last night.
Yeah. Yeah.
Something we have to say.
Right. Well, that's true.
We
Because
gotta say
that's
it.
the problem. We so busy.
Trying to soften it up.
There you go.
soften it up.
Yeah.
And then there's the ones that speaking harshly, and we can't combat that because we trying to soften everything up.
Yeah. I was in a congregation. I was at a church rather that was, and I'm just calling this out. There's a homosexual that sits, second row, faithful and everything.
Yeah.
They won't preach on that because they don't want to
Offend him.
Right. So smooth things.
Yeah.
We teach the smooth things to keep everybody, comfortable and satisfied and
Pacified.
keep coming. Pacified. That's the word.
Yep.
But we always say you got to be able to teach the whole thing.
Yep.
Yep. The whole thing.
Yeah.
Pacifying them right.
Man, I ain't gonna say that.
Pacifying them right into hell.
That's exactly what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Smooth. You got to teach the whole thing. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
Teach.
Because I was gonna say something.
Teach
else.
deliverance. Yeah, we suppose. Yeah.
Yeah, Lisa said we choose how much he'll. What else will be hell? We choose how much hell we endured before we get back in formation. That is the free will clause.
Yeah.
The only actual choice between light and darkness. No gray area. No lukewarm.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
We do too. We have a Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Finish these verses. Ecclesiastes.
Okay.
Read that when you get finished. Yeah. Go ahead.
What was that for? Yeah.
Time to weep.
Yep.
Yeah, still on Ecclesiastes 3.
Well, what I was gonna say about that is I'm so glad that was in there. John 11:35.
Jesus wept.
Because if Jesus wept,
You supposed to weep.
I mean, if that wasn't in there, and then you listen to these Israelite camps about men not crying, not supposed to cry, they hard, no, they don't show emotion. Through our precepts, I get understand.
Right.
And that's why
John 11:35, Jesus wept.
they made it in there. I mean, that's why he made sure it was in there just for that reason. There's other parts in there where he was emotional. When Lazarus
That's what, yeah.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? There's other parts, so you can't.
That's what they say. That's what that was.
Mhm.
Oh, how he loved it. showing emotion. You know,
Exactly.
he cried because he loved it.
Mhm.
Anyway, they don't show emotion. They don't cry. They don't show emotion. How can you show love?
Exactly. So you can't love.
You know, and you see that the white man and the devil. You know, we gonna rape your women. We gonna beat you like you beat us.
That's what the
What
kingdom.
scripture that is?
I don't want to go in the kingdom if that's
I don't see that.
that's what the kingdom gonna be.
Sit down.
No,
Shut
no.
up.
My
Shut
question
up.
is, are you also this hard with your children or your wife at home?
Yeah,
Mm.
I can answer that for you.
Probably so.
That's the reason I.
I couldn't see myself doing being that way towards my daughters. Just
Right.
stone cold all the time like that, man. Nah.
You have to be taught these emotions. You know what they're teaching.
Mm-hmm.
If it goes against your nature, your what am I trying to say?
Nature.
Your natural nature. Is that right?
Natural nature.
If you got to do something that don't feel right,
Right.
it probably ain't right.
That's right.
You gonna feel it before you know.
Of course, it starts to feel right because it's taught, just like everything else.
Right.
we've been taught.
Because that's what I'm saying. Once you grieve that Holy Spirit, you don't worry about it no more.
And I can tell you this: if you get around somebody that has no emotion, you better get away from them.
Yeah.
If nobody has any emotions, they
Yeah.
can't feel no love,
Right.
no nothing like. Oh, you better get away from them.
Yeah.
That ain't meaning you no good. I promise you that.
I'm good, most definitely don't mean you no good, 'cause they don't care nothing about nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do something pleasing, they gonna bring you down. Why you smiling? Why you laughing? It ain't all that.
What if
Oh,
Brother
yeah.
Quincy
Always
had a
negative.
saw us doing that? We're like, you think you would have said, yeah, I want to beat them food. You know? He would have said it just like that. Yeah, you go ahead, beat them food.
Go ahead
If
if
you want
If
to,
you want to.
you know. But anyway, no, go ahead. Finish up.
Verse 4.
Yeah.
A time to weep,
Yeah.
and a time to laugh, a time to mourn, and a time to dance.
Yeah.
A time to laugh.
Time to laugh.
Oh, so
You
you
can
you can laugh?
You can dance.
I was
Why
he
you
said
teach?
you can even dance.
You can
Why you
dance.
teach?
But you can
Hey.
laugh.
You can laugh?
We can talk.
And dance.
And oh, okay.
Hey,
I
and
can do a two-step.
Yeah, Naran. Naran was two-stepping, boy.
that video with
Naran.
I thought it was the bigger.
They were cutting up, boy.
Well, Michael was doing a lesson, and one of his verses he pulled out. He said, "I'm the Lord of the dance."
Right.
So you know,
Yep.
yeah, dance, okay.
Dance before
But
David.
when we
David
perverted the way we have
David showed
perverted
not
it in the
David
church,
before the
you
Lord.
know,
with all his might. That's what it
who we
said.
dancing to in
Exactly.
the church?
It's the question.
First of all,
Right.
So you know, but anyway,
Let me get verse 5.
Yep.
A time to cast away stones, and a time to gather stones together.
Mm-hmm.
A time to embrace, and a time to refrain from embrace.
Yeah.
A time to get, and a time to lose.
Mm-hmm.
A time to keep, and a time to cast away.
Yeah.
A time to rend, and a time to sow. A time to keep silence,
Yep.
and a time to speak.
yeah.
Mm. I like that one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
A time to love, and a time to hate.
Yeah.
What do you say? A time to hate?
Yeah.
He ate it right. Oh, he love everybody. He love everybody.
Let me say that again. A time to love,
Right.
and a time to hate.
I don't hate nobody. Most I don't hate nobody.
That ain't what the words say, though, Carlo.
What do you read before we? Therefore, I what?
Hate.
Hey.
It's
Hate
a
what?
false way.
I hate a false way.
That's it.
Mm.
Okay.
All right. I'm go. A time to love and a time to hate.
Yep.
A time of war
Yep.
and a time of peace.
Mm-hmm.
What profiteth have he that worketh in that wherein he laboureth?
Mm-hmm.
I think that was it.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's it.
Yep. That's it.
Okay,
That was good.
that was good. Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you for that. Who that? Y'all least
That was 10.
Tan. Thank you, Tan.
Time to speak and a time to shut up.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Taronda said Jesus and John the Baptist had purpose in the wombs of their mothers.
So
Therefore,
did.
when they got close to each other as a baby, they leapt.
Yep.
Yeah.
We have purpose with a mission attached, starting from our mother's womb.
Yep.
That is
Mhm.
why I am grateful that that He chose me and not me him.
That's right.
Purpose is at hand.
Yeah.
Even us that started in church, we are just as grateful because we were once blind, but now we see.
Yeah.
All of
We all
them.
started in
All
church.
of them.
Yeah, that's right.
Mhm.
So did he put these spirits here?
Uh-huh.
You know,
Yep.
these are the ones I'm gonna get to do my will.
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
you think he lost track of them? You know, no, he put them in certain bodies
That's it.
to bring forth fruit at his appointed time.
That's right.
And he chose these.
Yep.
These spirits.
Chosen.
You
Chosen
got
to do
GPS on you. He can't lose you.
Right.
Yes, yes.
That's right.
Yeah. You gonna mess up. You gonna do some stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. But the GPS ain't working.
That's right.
He got GPS.
I'm gonna turn on the tracker device in a minute
Uh-huh.
and bring you back.
Uh-huh.
Oh man.
Yeah, man. That's it.
Go ahead.
That's
Now,
it.
Lisa gave you guys Hebrews 11, 1 through 6.
Yep.
Yes,
Hebrews chapter 11, starting at verse 1.
Mhm.
Now faith is the substance of things hoped for,
Yep.
the evidence of things not seen.
Not seen.
For by it the elders obtained a good report.
Right.
Through faith we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of God,
Right.
so that things which are seen were not made of things which do appear.
Right.
By faith Abel offered unto God a more excellent sacrifice than Cain,
Mm-hmm.
by which he obtained witness that he was righteous, God testifying of his gifts, and by it he being dead yet speaketh.
Right.
Where first you say go? 5. By faith Enoch was translated that he should not see death,
Yep.
and was not found, because God had translated him.
Mhm.
For before his translation he had this testimony, that he pleased God.
Please don't.
But without faith it is impossible to please him.
That's it.
For he
we read that all the time. What
Yeah.
does that mean?
That's the key. That's the key, y'all.
What y'all church say?
Right.
All things are possible through him. You gotta have the faith
Yeah.
of it though. You got to have the faith in the walks to make 2 + 2 = 5.
You
per
gotta,
se.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
you gotta depend on
Yeah.
him for all. If my wife
That's the key.
said, she's doing something, I'm like, what you doing? Oh, I gotta, Carlos said, we gotta get groceries because so.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I told you that last week.
Right.
Mhm.
She doing something else. What you doing? Rodney said, we need to have enough water. Now. Man, I told you that last week.
Right.
You're not listening to me,
Mhm.
but you put your faith in other stuff.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
Even the stuff that you buy, you put your faith in the stuff and other
Mhm.
gods in this case
Yeah.
Mhm.
than him.
Yep.
Mhm.
And you ain't got no faith in him and the word. The word is the only way you can grow your faith. Because when I see it say, anything you ask in my name, according to my will, I'll give it to you.
Right.
Well, our problem is we've been asking for cars and houses and
Right.
jobs and stuff.
All the wrong thing.
Mhm.
Ask for the things according to his
His
will,
will.
and he can't lie.
That's right.
He can't lie.
Right.
But you got to come under first. You got to come under the submission of his will,
Yep.
and he'll answer anything you
Yeah, he
you
will.
ask. That's what it says.
Because you in his will.
I'm not just
Yeah.
saying that he gonna do. That's right.
It's the scripture
And if he
says.
don't, ask yourself, like Nitra said, am I in his will?
Yep.
Is this according to his will?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly what he wants.
And what I need this card for? I need you to go to Georgia. And if he do give you a card to go to Georgia and baptize, it ain't gonna be the one you picked out. I bet you that. But
Yeah.
he'll make a way, is what I'm saying.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, he'll make a way.
And just have remember that. That's what I'm saying. Keep a log. Remember all the answer prayer.
Yeah.
Man. Oh man.
3
I'm-
things that's been on me the last 3 months.
Go
Mhm.
ahead.
Appointed, anointed, and commissioned.
Mm.
He has appointed us to do is called and anointed us and given us the scripture. I mean, like I said, the truth is just coming out.
Right.
Yeah.
And I was telling Rodney, all these years you asked the question, what am I here for? What is my purpose?
Yeah. Yeah.
And now to finally realize, oh my God,
Yeah.
this is it.
Yep.
This is
Wow.
what, I mean,
Well, right.
Yep.
This is it.
this is it.
That's it.
I have ordained you.
That's it.
We just read that scripture.
That's it. That's it.
He
Yeah.
ordained you. He took
Yeah,
you.
I have ordained.
Right.
Forget
You
about
know how special you are. I appointed you.
Right, right.
And
Mm-hmm.
like you say, I don't know, everybody can think back to different times where he used somebody, just a nobody,
Yeah.
to tell us them exact things when we were younger.
Oh man.
Mhm. Nobody felt like they felt in the crowd.
Yeah.
Man.
Nobody we talked to
Man.
always felt different. Everybody, all of us,
Yep.
felt different in
Yep.
some kind of way.
Yep.
We didn't fit in.
Yeah.
You know why?
Didn't
Yeah,
realize.
now
Yeah.
you
Didn't know.
Yeah.
Didn't know
Now
why.
you look
know.
at it like, that's why.
That's
They
why.
always said I was different.
Different, yep.
That's why I never fit in.
That's it.
That's why that person said,
Yep.
you gonna, it's something about you. You gonna do something
Uh-huh.
special. You know, you thinking back then, but it wasn't you then. It was him. It was his protection
Yeah.
then. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
You just didn't understand what it was. But he,
Oh, I should have been
yeah,
doing it.
just
Yes.
yeah,
Just be patient.
yeah.
I'm gonna read it again. He said, "Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you
That's it.
and ordained you
Yeah.
that ye should bring forth fruit."
That's it.
What if I want to bring forth fruit? I
Mm-hmm.
don't feel like it. Hey, you can fight it all you want.
It's gonna happen.
You
You
fight it
just
all you want.
prolonging it.
Yeah, exactly.
You prolong. It's gonna happen.
His word don't come
He
back.
said,
void.
"Boy, it don't come back void." You
If
can
you was
take
one of
the
these, I don't care how long you want to sit in the word,
right.
but you gonna bring forth some fruit.
Right.
Sometimes we look at people to learn what not to do,
Mm-hmm.
Man.
and you bring forth fruit that way. It
Mm-hmm.
don't matter, but you gonna bring
You
forth
gonna bring.
fruit.
That's right.
Mhm.
You can do it
The most I
His
said you
way.
can do the hard way.
the hard way
Or we can do it the
or
easy way.
the easy way. You can have them look at you
But
and
it's
say,
gonna
"I ain't
happen.
gonna do that."
Right.
Both ends, the hard way or the easy, but it's gonna all
End
come
up being-
You bring forth
his
fruit.
way. It's gonna happen.
You can either show them the way
Which way you want
or
to take?
show them the no way. But you gonna teach my
Which-
people.
which one?
Right.
Which way you want to take?
You,
One way or the other.
right, you gonna teach them one way, and then you teach them the hard way. Let them see how stupid you is,
Yeah.
how stubborn and stiff neck you is.
Yep.
Or you can show them the beautiful way.
It's gonna
Or
happen.
the easy way. But
It's
you
gonna
gonna
happen.
show them. You
It's
gonna
gonna
teach them.
It's gonna happen.
You gonna teach them.
My word don't come back to me void.
That's good.
My word don't come back to me void. It's gonna happen.
Oh, you gonna teach them.
Yeah, you gonna. Oh, you gonna do it.
Oh, you gonna do it.
Yeah.
You is.
Like Joe. Joe said, "Nope, I ain't going to Nineveh." Okay. All right. Okay. You're not gonna go to Nineveh. Okay. Get on. He got on the boat. Got swallowed up by a big
Now
fish.
they just sit here.
Yeah.
They just
You
sit
say you ain't going to Nineveh,
Sit
right?
here and think about what
Right.
you done.
Hey, after that fish spit him out, he said it was a 3 days journey to Nineveh. How long did it take?
It take him about a day to get there.
I thought you said you weren't going to Nineveh.
Be her up to get
I stepped in 1 day, man. 1
there.
day.
You ain't hungry, you ain't tired. Nope.
That X-Man one. That X-Man came out of
You don't want to go to sleep. Nope.
Man,
That was that marching band. Across the sand like
Man.
this.
That was that for real. I don't get tired.
His word.
I ain't gonna make no
His
belly,
word
I ain't
don't-
doing none of that.
That's right. His word ain't gonna come back.
Look, what does he say?
The easy way or the hard way.
Man.
We on verse 4. Let me get this Hebrew.
Yep.
Who is it?
Uh,
Oh,
Verse 4.
we're on 4. I think
I think
we're
we're
down to 8 then.
Okay, yeah.
let's go down to 6.
Oh, 6.
We're on 4. By faith, Abel offered unto God a more excellent sacrifice than Cain,
Right.
by which he obtained witness that he was righteous,
Mm-hmm.
God testifying of his gifts, and by it he being dead yet speaketh. By faith, Enoch was translated that he should not see death,
Mm-hmm.
and was not found because God had translated him. For before his translation, he had this testimony, that he pleased God.
Right.
But without faith, it is impossible to please him.
Yep.
For he that cometh to God must believe
Must
that
believe.
he is,
Yep.
in that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him.
Of
Of them
Them.
that diligently seek him.
diligently seek him. That's right. It's impossible to please him, for he cometh to the Most High must believe that he is. You have to believe that first.
Yeah.
You must believe that first.
He's a rewarder.
And he's a rewarder of them
That diligently.
diligently seek him.
So you will find me when you
When
search
you
for me.
with all your heart.
Amen.
All
Not half.
your heart.
Yeah, I have to have it all.
All.
Most I say I need all your heart.
All.
I need all of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yalisa said, Rodney, they knew who you are. She gave you Zechariah 2:6-13.
Zechariah chapter 2, starting with verse 6.
Mm-hmm.
Ho, ho, come forth and flee from the land of the north, said the Lord. For I have spread you abroad as the four winds of the heaven, said the Lord. Deliver thyself, O Zion, that dwellest with the daughters of Babylon. For thus said the Lord of hosts, after the glory have he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you. For he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye.
Mm-hmm.
For behold, I will shake mine hand upon them, and they shall be a spoil to their servants.
Mm-hmm.
And ye shall know that the Lord of hosts hath sent me.
Mm-hmm.
Sing and rejoice, O daughter of Zion, for lo, I come, and I will dwell in the midst of thee, said the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
And many nations shall be joined to the Lord in that day, and shall be my people. And I will dwell in the midst of thee, and thou shalt know that thou Lord of hosts have sent me unto thee.
Yeah.
And the Lord shall inherit Judah, his portion in the Holy Land, and shall choose Jerusalem again.
Right.
Be silent, O all flesh, before the Lord, for he is raised up out of his holy habitation.
Yes.
You did 8 one more time real quick.
Mm-hmm.
For thus said the Lord of hosts, after the glory have he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you.
Mm-hmm.
For he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye.
So when he come back, we all are getting ready for this marriage. We
Mm-hmm.
all prepared ourselves. We're clean, and we're gonna stay clean until we come back into this marriage ceremony take place. But in the meantime, there's somebody troubling my fiance. They giving her a hard time, They mistreating my fiance.
Mm-hmm.
And when I come back, I'm gonna deal with them. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
Psalm 91, when he was reading, and he was talking about 1,000 shall die at that hand and 10,000 at the right hand. I'm casting judgment on everybody who mistreated my fiance.
Yep.
The apple of my eye.
The apple of my eye. Don't miss the spiritual part of it.
Yep.
He just coming back just killing her. No, you messing with his woman.
That's right.
I went overseas to get stuff together, get stuff situated for going into spiritual war right now. And I left my wife with y'all over here. And I'm coming back. Because y'all done tore my wife up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now it's real war.
Y'all
I went
did.
overseas for spiritual war, but now I'm coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So before every captivity,
Mm-hmm.
he said the nation, when he went and told, he said, my servant Nebuchadnezzar, y'all just go with him. It's gonna be all right. I'm gonna bring you back.
Yeah.
The Persian.
Yep.
Anybody want to go home? Y'all go home.
Yep.
But the Greeks and the Romans,
Mm-hmm.
oh man.
Mm-hmm.
Even the Assyrians, he sent Jonah and Nahum to get them prepared. Look,
Mm-hmm.
I gotta punish my people.
Yeah.
Y'all treat them right.
Yep.
Why are they there? Oh, I'm gonna deal with you.
That's right.
But these last 2 captivities, they didn't treat us right.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, I'm gonna
I'm
deal
gonna
with
get
you,
him. I'm gonna get him.
and then I'm gonna go and get my wife, and we gonna live for 1,000 years,
I'm gonna get him.
together.
I'm gonna get him.
That's what's going on. In
We
the
got to
spirit.
forget. We keep forgetting y'all that. Yeah, Most High is a loving God. He loves those that love Him, that keep His commandments. But the Scripture also say that the Most High is a man
Of
war.
Yeah.
He ain't forget what y'all did to my wife. I ain't forget.
Yeah.
And so when I release my fury at the end,
Yeah.
all hell gonna break loose.
I'm glad you said it.
You better believe it.
His fury.
You better
about
believe
God's
it.
fury.
You better believe he holding back right now.
I was telling BJ the other day, when all this snow came down on the ground, my dog, we outside in the back. And when the sun was hitting that snow, it was so bright that my eyes was hurting.
Yeah.
I couldn't open my eyes. BJ said he had to put on shades.
Yeah.
And when I was out there, because I've been asking God, I want to see you. I want to see you. I wouldn't be like Moses, the cliff. And when that sun hit that snow in my eyes, and the first thing he said, "Now you say you want to see me." He laughed. Like you say, that's how you have me feeling. You say you want to see me.
You can't even have the
You
snow.
can't even have the snow. The reflection of the sun on the snow. And he just had me realize, man, how powerful just he is within himself. He ain't got to say nothing. If he just walked by in all his glory.
That's good.
Like he did with Moses. They even had to cover Moses up. He said, "You'll surely die trying to look at me."
Yeah.
And then y'all sitting here want to go to war with God. And you can't even look at him in all his glory. I couldn't see nothing. I was praising him. I don't want to see you no more. Not like that. No, wait till you change me. I don't want to see you. Good God Almighty.
Burn me up.
Man.
Turn you up.
Yeah.
You don't want to see
That was good.
That's good, man.
Yeah. When he told me that, I was like, oh,
Man, but yeah, that's what he brought back to me in that snow. Talking about you want to see me in my glory. He was like he was laughing at me. Like, my God.
Read verse 10 one more time. One more time.
Man, what do we get? Oh,
Zechariah 3.
3:10.
Was it 3?
Yeah.
2. Zechariah 2 and 10.
I'm sorry, 2.
2. Yeah.
Sing and rejoice.
Say it one more time.
Sing and rejoice.
One more time.
Sing and rejoice.
That's all I want.
That's
That's all I want.
He will. He'll let him.
Just let him.
Well, we was talking about how praise, you synonym or another word is hymn. You sing it. Always. All of us can't sing, but there's always a song in our,
Spirit.
Ooh, man, what you talking about?
Yeah.
Hey, when y'all ain't around, oh shit.
He let loose roll. They say I'm going on the road.
It'd be relevant songs.
Oh,
So whatever
man.
you're dealing with,
Thank
you
you.
put a good one in the it'd be one that's relevant to
I just say thank you all the time. Thank you, Lord. I just want to say thank you, Lord. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. I mean, just thank you. That's
Yes, sir.
that's the song in my
That's
heart,
it.
man. Just thank you.
Yeah. That's it.
Anyway, go ahead.
That's it.
Yalisa said Zechariah 4 and 6. Then he answered and spake unto me, saying, This is the word of the Lord unto Zerubbabel, saying, Not by might nor by power, but by my spirit, said the Lord of hosts.
Yeah.
Imani has said good morning.
Hey,
and what's
good
up with
morning.
the shirts?
Explain it again.
That's why I laughed. Oh, okay. Carlos and
Your sister asked the same. But then they asked the same question.
Yeah.
All your kids want
Watch
to
the
know about
video.
the
I know, right? They curious like their mama.
Y'all what?
They curious like their mama.
2 + 2 equals 5. The
Yeah.
possible is possible.
Miss beautiful for these shirts, Miss
Yeah,
beautiful for
Miss
these
Eva.
shirts.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Miss Eva said, PJ asked me if I was rich. I said my father is.
Yeah.
I like when she said, y'all need some money.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, she want to know before we left. She said, everybody all right?
Everybody, yeah.
Everybody
Y'all
good?
need another room
Yeah.
now.
Hey. My father gave me a little money.
Yeah.
That was good. That's some faith right
She
there.
said, hey, Acts 2, everybody had everything.
So did.
Man,
Make sure y'all Y'all good? When y'all get on this road?
Yep.
Everybody got gas money?
Yep.
Enough money for a hotel in case you don't make it?
Yep.
Man.
So did.
Hey, and she was serious.
So was.
If I'd say give me $20, she would. If I'd say give me $200, she probably would gave it to me.
She sure would have. If she had it, she
Hey,
sure would have.
What?
Without a doubt.
Probably wouldn't put 100 in there, but she would have pulled out too.
The first thing never ran out with it.
You're right, look at it all.
Y'all just don't know.
telling you.
Y'all just don't know.
Yep.
The way
I know she-
he did that.
That was one of the best days of my life, though.
Well,
It was.
man.
It was.
Oh, praise to the Most High.
One of the best days of my life.
Man, wow.
Praise.
It's gonna be some more.
Yeah, and I'm hoping.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be some
Wait.
more.
Hoping and waiting.
All praises.
Tamika said, I remember when I worked in the club, I was a bartender.
Mm.
Even when I wasn't working, I was in the club on my days off, hanging out and doing the same things that other bartenders were doing.
Yeah.
One of the bartenders looked at me and said, "You walk as we walk, but you aren't like us. You are different. I see it.
Mm.
You don't belong here." In
Wow.
my mind, I knew what she was saying, but I was shocked she saw it because my outer appearance looked just like them.
Yeah.
The world even recognizes the light.
I'm glad
Oh,
you said
wow.
that. The world know us.
Yeah.
I was just like that. Before I even know them, you know, at my hometown, like, being a gangster, drug dealer and all of that. But around town, I was known as preacher.
Preach.
Mm.
Preacher man. You know, because all I did, even in what I was doing, though, this word was, this is it. You know, that I spoke that.
Yeah.
I used to get mad at my friends. How come we drinking and smoking, but we can't talk about God? Y'all pathetic to me. I got to put him in everything. And I meant it at that time.
Yeah.
I had to put him in everything, you know. And then all of a sudden, when I got to the truth, things started dropping off. Like, oh my God, this is it, y'all. This is it.
Yeah.
But like I said, the folks around there at my house, they know me as preacher man.
Preacher
If
man.
I even knew these fellas, man,
Wow.
I'm preacher man. You know.
He has ordained you.
Yeah.
I'm glad who said that,
He
man,
chose
because they
us.
know us. The world know you.
That's
He
right.
chose you.
And in response to that, Tan said, "Absolutely. I too worked in the club and I was sitting at the bar telling people about Jesus. This guy looked at me and asked me what I was doing.
Mm.
He told me that I didn't belong there.
Wow.
Even in my mess, my light was shining.
Yeah.
My father is so good and I'm extremely grateful that he chose me."
Yeah.
man.
Oh man. That's
So we can't say like we used to. I used to say, I'm gonna say I used to say, he don't hear you in that church. You ain't praying. No, we was all in the church when he heard us.
That's right.
When we was in the church and said something ain't right. No,
Mhm.
show me.
Yep.
That's what I see.
Yeah,
I,
you
said, I
right.
want to know your way. I want to understand this
Can't be
preaching.
right.
Yeah.
Or the doctrine. I want to know your ways.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah, we can't. I can't. And I repent. I'm sorry for anybody offended when I said that. No, he hear you in the church as long as you want to hear.
That's the key.
One of the ones that he
That's,
said,
it. That's the key.
he hear. I mean, my sheep hear my voice.
That's the key.
I don't care where you at.
That's right.
I don't care if you're in the church, in the club,
Satan.
in the crack house.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Versus Satan or whoever.
Yeah, he come to you
Yeah.
in that place and talk to you in your language.
Mm-hmm.
You know it.
That's the part that a lot of people use.
No, he is.
How did he hear? How did you hear? Don't
Yeah.
worry about how I heard. He gonna talk to you in your language.
Right.
Pentecost.
Sitting up in that strip club.
Yes. In your
Throwing money.
language. Yes. Your
Me
language.
and Carlos was
In
talking
tongue.
Yeah.
Speaking in tongue, you don't know
On the
what's
way here, Carlos,
Strip club.
we was talking about that.
Throwing money.
Mhm.
going on. You were.
Look, I was just saying, man. Trying to get me in trouble? Mother, you were?
This is what I looked at first.
Hey, what you doing, man?
I know I will. How you walk through the front door, the strippers in the back, you like, hey, he here.
Remember me? Remember me? Oh,
Ooh, I thought I was
boy.
somebody, boy.
He know who's here.
Yeah.
He know who's here.
Yeah,
Look it
that's
up.
right, a thing, but one
All
of a
that dirt.
piece of dirt.
All that dirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Tan said, yes, Rodney, he's the one that will cleanse us.
Yep.
He showed me my death on one occasion, but in my heart, I knew he would save me. I just had to believe.
Mhm.
I was smoking, and while lighting it up, I was proclaiming to my friends that he
Who said
would
that?
Tan.
Tan. Oh, Tan, you was smoking like that, girl. Okay.
She said, I was smoking, and while lighting it up, I was proclaiming to my friends that he would take the taste out of my mouth,
Yes.
and that one day
Yes.
I would not be there smoking with them.
Wow.
In my heart, I knew who he was. My faith in him made me whole.
Wow.
My faith delivered me.
He changed. Yeah.
Man,
It was the change of heart.
I'm telling you, man, I don't care what nobody say. He will take
That's
the
according to-
desire, whatever it is that is not of him
Because it's
Yeah.
according to
away
his will.
because
Right.
you
That's what he
truly
wants to do.
desire it.
He's
You-
just waiting for that heart change.
yes,
And he'll
man, I know.
take it away.
Get the John 15.
You got to
He'll
really
take it
want
away.
though, but when you really want it,
When you want it, that's it.
he ain't
that's
gonna
the
do it
key.
for you.
That's right.
Right.
You
You're not
really
gonna-
want it,
He's not gonna do it.
he gonna make it happen.
That's what a self will. That's why he gave us a self will.
John 15.
Good.
1 through 5.
First John, right?
No, just John.
John 15,
Regular John.
verse 1. I am the true vine,
Yeah.
and my Father is the husbandman.
The husband. What's a husband? Before we, we'll know real quick. Husbandman, a farmer. We probably call him today.
Today, yeah.
A farmer. Okay.
Every branch in me that beareth not fruit,
Uh-huh.
he taketh away. And every branch that beareth fruit, he purges it.
Yeah.
Mm,
He purged.
he purges it. Yeah.
And if it's a bad fruit,
Yeah.
if it's that thing, that whatever your thing is,
Yeah,
once you come to him,
yeah,
I want this. You heard what I said?
yeah.
I said once you come to him,
Man,
you clip that vine.
That's it.
yeah.
That's unfruitful.
Yeah,
That's just taking up the energy
take it away.
from the roots is applying to the rest of the
Yeah,
tree.
yeah.
And you cut that off. Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
And he also, when he's purging it, he's
Making it-
symbolically burning
Yeah.
whatever is out of you.
Let me see. I believe we'll.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going too fast. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He purges it that it may bring forth more fruit.
Yeah. Now that vine is gone. That limb, that unfruitful limb,
Right,
another can grow in its place.
right.
Go ahead.
Now ye are clean through the word
Mm.
which I have spoken unto you.
Mhm.
Wow. Now ye are clean through the word.
Through what?
Through the word
What did you just say, Ms. Lola?
which I have spoken.
Word.
Go ahead, Nick. Which I have
Yep.
spoken. Oh man.
But that coming to him is symbolic of saying, Father, I'm wrong, Father.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is a submission, right?
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This don't happen until you submit to that voice in your head.
Yeah, because you can go to him all day, and if you ain't really ready to be like, I'm done with it, I done it.
Yeah.
How many times?
Man, I done that acting like I was, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
you don't really want to get rid of it. You don't
That's
really
why I
want
say
to
every
Man, that's
branch
good.
in me.
That's good.
That's why he said that in verse 2, every branch in me. Now that thing, that ain't in him. That ain't
Right.
of him.
Yeah.
It gotta be purged out. It gotta be cut.
But I wasn't ready. But when I really was, and I really was like, God, for real.
Yeah.
It's hurting me and you.
That's it.
I need it gone.
Cut it out.
Yep.
When you said you for
Yeah.
real, you was for real
Yeah.
about it. A total heart change.
Yeah.
He said, now
Uh-huh.
you are clean
Yeah.
through the word.
Through the word.
Not then, because every time you was asking me then, you wasn't ready.
Mhm.
You
That's
wasn't
it.
ready.
A lot of Israelites can't say, see, you clean through the word.
Uh-huh.
But the word also say, repent and be baptized.
That's right.
You know.
Wow.
That's what the word says.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so now if you clean through the word, then you're obedient.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Right?
Yep.
Okay.
Now you are clean through the word which I have spoken
Uh-huh.
unto you. Abide in me, and I in you, as the branch cannot bear fruit of itself.
You take a branch and break it off a tree and
It's gonna wither.
it's dead.
It's dead.
Ain't no fruit coming on that branch.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Abide in me, and I in you, as the branch cannot bear fruit of itself, except it abide in the vine.
You can. We just said. Never mind. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. We can't cut ourselves. Can't cut ourselves off from Christ.
Right.
You'll die.
You can't cut ourselves what?
From Christ. You can't. You can't cut yourself off from that.
Watch.
You kill yourself. Except it abide in the vine. No more can ye, except ye abide in me. I am the vine, ye are the branches.
You the branches. I'm the trunk of the tree.
Right.
You extended off of me.
Right.
When the Greeks came and they said, we want to see Jesus. Nathaniel, I think somebody went in there and said, Philip, hey, they out here, they want to see Jesus.
Yeah.
In fact, we'll get that in.
Okay.
We'll get that in a minute.
All right.
Go ahead.
If a man abide not in me, he cast forth as a branch and is withered, and men gather them and cast them into the fire.
Into the what?
Into the fire.
Into the fire.
And they are burned.
I
missed one.
We missed what I wanted.
Come on, bro. You supposed to tell. All right,
bring you back there.
You messing up your job, man.
I know, right?
Just right
Yeah,
now.
go back. Yeah, go back in there.
Right, you be waiting for you.
Go back in there, man.
Verse 5. I am the vine, ye are the branches. Wait a minute. The pastors are the vine.
Uh-oh.
That ain't what it say.
Yeah.
I am the vine.
I am the vine.
Yep.
Ye are the branches.
Right.
So your pastor a branch too? He ain't the vine. He a branch.
He a branch.
So quit acting like your pastor is a vine.
Right. Right.
Just like you eat.
Right.
Yeah. You can't get no nourishment.
Yep.
I am the vine. Ye are the branches. He that abideth in me, and I in him, the same bringeth forth much fruit. For without me, ye can do nothing.
That's what I wanted right there.
Yeah.
Without me, you can't do nothing.
If we cut ourselves off from Christ, we'll wither and die spiritually. If we keep ourselves disconnected from Christ, we'll wither and die. Because he's the vine, he's the one to give us our what we need. He gives us the word, he gives us the nourishment, what Nietzsche was saying, to live. I am the life. I am the way, the truth, and the life. That's what he said.
Yeah.
And so we can't, if we cut ourselves off from that, we'll wither and die spiritually. Yeah.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Now, remember that. Did you want to get something else out of that?
Oh, that was all of it?
That's all I want.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Because I want to go to go split back to John 12 real quick. Go ahead. John 12 and start at 20.
John chapter 12.
Remember what we just read.
20.
I'm the trunk, you the branch.
Right.
I'm the vine, you the branch.
Right.
Okay.
Verse 20. And there were certain Greeks among them that came up to worship at the feast.
The Greeks. Wait a minute. Hold on now. Well, we ain't got to go through all that. Y'all know who the Greeks are.
Yeah.
Greek-speaking Jews.
Yeah.
These are Jews.
Yep.
They was at the feast. So these are Jews. Go ahead.
Right.
The same came therefore to Philip, which was at Bethsaida of Galilee, and desired him, saying, Sir, we would see Jesus. Philip cometh and telleth Andrew, and again Andrew and Philip tell Jesus.
Andrew and Philip, they go and they say, okay, Jesus, there's some Greeks out here. They want to go ahead.
And Jesus answered them, saying, the hour is come, that the Son of Man should be glorified.
Wait a minute, hold on. I said there's some Greeks out there that want to see you.
Yeah.
And he said, what?
The hour is come. So they come for something. Something's going to happen with them. That the Son of Man should be glorified.
What that got to do with what I said? I said there's some Greeks out there that want to see you, Jesus. And he said, what?
The hour is come, that the Son of Man should be glorified.
Go ahead.
Verily, verily, I say unto you, except a corn of wheat
Yeah.
fall into the ground and die,
Yeah.
it abideth alone.
Right.
But if it die, it bringeth forth much fruit.
But but the Greeks,
Outside.
they want to see you.
What did you talking
What
about?
they got to do with what I'm talking about?
Right.
He trying to explain so they don't see.
Right.
Trying to tell you.
Go ahead. Whoa.
He that loveth his life shall lose it,
Right.
and he that hateth his life in this world shall keep it until life eternal.
24 one more time. 24.
Verily, verily, I say unto you, except a corn of wheat fall into the ground and die,
And die.
it abideth alone.
Yeah.
Right.
But if it die, it bringeth forth much fruit.
Jesus. There's some Greeks out there that want to see you.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus said, look, they see you. They ought to see me and you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm finna die in a little while. They gotta see me and you because I gotta go.
Right.
You gotta do the work.
So you could have did everything that they want to see me for. What you come telling me for? I'm gonna say the same thing you gonna say,
Mm-hmm.
or you gonna say the same thing that I would have said. But I gotta die. I gotta go. But the branches, y'all are the branches.
Right.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Because the vine is pretty much when you look at a vine, a plant, you don't really see the vine. You see the stems, the branches, you know what I'm saying? When you look,
You don't pay attention to
You don't pay attention to
the branches that
right.
give
The
fruit.
branches is what's bringing forth. That's the fruit.
Mhm.
So we are fruit of Him,
Yeah.
and we supposed to
The fruit comes from the branches,
right,
not the trunk
right,
or the tree.
right.
So yeah,
I don't know.
they want to see. Yeah, I got you right. So they want to see Jesus. Jesus said, "Show you've been with me. You know what I'm gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
You know the principles of the kingdom. You tell them.
Yep.
I ain't gonna always be here with you. You go ahead. You go and tell them.
Yep.
But that's I don't know. I don't want to be.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. My bad.
Yalisa said to Miss Eva when she said PJ asked me if I was rich. She said, I remember that you helped me out of my funk that day. I was still pouting about something that everyone didn't know about. All day I was down. And along with them attacks, it was wild. I had a whole other level of confirmation that the Most High will not let us struggle on any level when we rocking with Him.
Hey, she said something was going on with her we didn't know nothing about.
Mm-hmm.
She found confirmation through the people we came to see.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't know nothing about it. But somebody who was there to be baptized brought out a man. Come on, man. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying people are networking within within the group.
Right.
To do it's expanded out,
Yep.
We ain't gotta know nothing about it.
So don't.
No, just know that the kingdom of heaven is upon us. Go ahead.
Tamika said, love you, Miss Eva. Cyber hug.
I know it, man. I'm telling you. I love that one.
Michael said Dan fell down on the way.
Yeah, we gotta change the title.
Man.
I know, right?
Where Dan?
Where Dan? He ain't here.
He ain't here today.
He ain't here.
Miss Vita said, like I said, I am patient, LOL.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you, Miss V. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Tamika said, when will y'all learn?
It's about Carlos, about we do it Tuesday.
Deidre said, I know, right? Yalisa said, Tamika, it's baby steps, sis. The zeal creates adrenaline and blocks the clarity required for the Holy Spirit to speak clearly. We're going to get it together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's see.
Right. We like Peter just speaking. Hey, get this 3 tabernacles.
It's good that we here.
Yeah.
Peter, shut up.
Listen, give me the screwdriver.
Oh,
Read your clues.
Man, oh man.
Yalisa said, so be it. Dealing with our hard-headed, stiff-necked folks, who knows how long we would have been wandering. All praise to the Most High for keeping us, my being in the church.
yeah, right. All praise.
Peter, did you tell that man we pay taxes?
Give me the doggone
Give me-
thing.
please.
Look here. Go
Keep
get
running
some.
your mouth,
I'm
boy.
gonna tell you to say that.
Now go on, now go on, get the corn out of his mouth. And shut up next time.
I just assumed since you are you follow the laws of the land, I just assumed we
Your
pay
master
tax.
pay taxes? Yeah.
Prove it.
Peter. You tell them boys we pay taxes. When we gonna learn, y'all? When we gonna learn? Close our mouth.
This is the time to speak.
That'll be fine.
Man.
Oh,
We learning.
my goodness.
We learning.
What you like? Quit trying to help out,
We
God.
learning.
Quit trying to help.
Y'all stop
man.
trying.
We be trying to help.
We be
it,
trying,
man.
man.
Oh man, we don't mean no harm, Lord.
Yeah.
We don't mean no harm.
He looking down like I know it's free. I ain't did nothing to you. I know you're
Oh, well, that hurt me.
I told him, man, we pay taxes.
I don't pay no
We don't-
The Timberlake mine.
Well, but good.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
We
I'm
learning.
sorry. Go ahead.
We learning.
Nigga said, wow, Rodney, that is so true.
Yeah.
When I moved to Dallas,
Bro.
it was a mega church. We were issued a number. We were told to put
Wow.
the number on everything so we can be identified.
Wow.
Quincy
Wow.
just replied, "Yep, just like the
Say
prison system."
That's
That's
right.
right.
That's it. He just said it. Just like the prison system.
Yep.
You ain't
Wow.
nothing but a number.
They even know.
Ain't
But
that
they
something?
should let you know they got you on lockdown
Wow.
in that church.
Yeah.
They got you on lockdown when they give you that
Yeah.
number.
That's right.
That's
how you do it.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Another bunch.
You're in general population.
Ain't that something?
That's what you are in the church. You're in general population.
God,
You don't
yeah.
get, you don't get GP unless you pay them high taxes.
You
Them high tax. You don't get
Oh,
GP.
man, you get a phone call in the
I'm
church.
telling you.
They ain't gonna give you no phone call.
Man,
No trustee or nothing.
Man.
General problem.
get my number.
I bet
Wow.
you they had an ATM in the church too.
Probably
What she's
so.
talking about.
They probably
I
did.
guarantee you they did.
Yalisa said, just think, outside of our limited capacity, if 143,999 are already sealed and we slacking on speaking what needs to be heard, somebody got some explaining to do if we pass by that last soul because we didn't want to be bothered.
Right.
We shall be awarded by our works.
Yeah.
Or if he was a drug dealer, or
Yeah.
if he
Wonder- yeah.
crack.
I want to tell them, yeah.
Yeah, ain't no.
Wanna
Just
tell
like
the truth.
me when I got convicted, when I said I would have
Yep.
skipped by that one that was so excited in
Right.
Alabama.
Yeah.
And I'm just telling the
Could
truth.
have been the last one.
Yeah,
Yep.
could have been the last one. I said, well, he
Yep.
you know, a little slow. I don't.
Yep.
Yeah, on to the next.
Yep.
Boy, I got so convicted.
Yep.
Well, I learned that God never uses the one that man thinks he's gonna
That's
use.
it.
Exactly.
That's it.
He
Yeah.
never uses the one that
Yeah.
men think he gonna use.
That's it. Yep.
Yalisa said, the word is a piercing weapon against the enemy, and sometimes we have to remix a few words to get the message across. If it hurts, they need to hear it. She gave you guys Hebrews 4, it looks like 9 through 16.
Hebrews chapter 4,
Mhm,
starting in verse 9.
mhm.
There remaineth therefore a rest to the people of God.
Michael, go ahead.
For he that is entered into his rest,
Mhm.
he also have ceased from his own works, as God did from his.
Mm-hmm.
Let us labor therefore to enter into that rest,
Right.
lest any man fall after the same example of unbelief.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Start it all the way over if you don't mind, please.
Okay. Let's start at 9.
Where was we at? Yeah.
There remaineth therefore a rest to the people of God. For he that is entered into his rest, he also has ceased from his own work.
He ceased from his own work.
As God did from his.
Man, I ain't never seen that. He ceased from his own works. Everything we try to quit trying to help God. You said, oh man,
We're trying to help God.
I just saw that totally different. He ceased from his own everything. What'd you say that man? Just let God do this thing.
That's it.
You know, we didn't came here and we didn't
Yep.
plan the whole thing.
Yep.
We got it all planned up from the time to
Yep.
the benediction.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. So it is.
Cease from his own work.
Yeah.
Let God do his thing. You in him. He in control now. He driving.
Right.
Quit trying to go ahead. Keep
Yeah.
going.
That's good.
I ain't never seen that.
He that is entered into his rest, he also has ceased from his own works, as God did from his.
Yeah.
Let us labor, therefore, to enter into that rest, lest any man fall after the same example of unbelief.
It's the only thing you ought to be working toward.
That's it.
To get into
Yep.
Christ.
Yep.
Go ahead.
For the word of God is quick and powerful,
Yes.
and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit,
Yep.
and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intent of the heart. Neither is there any creature that is not manifest in his sight, but all things are naked and open unto the eyes of him with whom we have to do. Seeing then that we have a great high priest that is passed into the heavens, Jesus, the Son of God, let us hold fast our profession.
He's a high priest, you know, like we were saying. The high priest is the only one that could enter into the holies of holies.
Right.
Once you married back, you are one. And you, when he go in, you go in.
That's right.
You one.
Yep.
With him. That's why you got access. Go ahead.
That was it. What?
15 and 16.
15 is over. For we have not an high priest which cannot be touched with the feelings of our infirmities,
Yeah.
but was in all points tempted like as we are, yet without sin.
Without sin.
Let us therefore come boldly unto the throne of grace, that we may obtain mercy and find grace to help in time of need.
I wanted to say something, but yes, sir.
Michael said, he who has not wept for the sorrow of their transgressions has not accepted their reality of uncleanliness before the Most High.
Exactly. Pharisees. I'm down here getting this water. For what? I ain't saying.
Right.
You know? What's up, D?
Yep.
Be clean.
Yalisa said, take no thoughts of what you take with you on these journeys.
Right. We definitely learned that because we had fish and soups and everything else.
Oh man, ain't you nothing.
Ain't you nothing.
None we did. None we. Hey,
Man.
we took a script. We took a pool. We took wet soups.
Yeah.
We had duck soup.
They still wrapped
up in
mine in the plastic.
Yeah, mine's still in
Brand
trouble.
new.
Still in the trunk.
In the Amazon box.
I think this is just leave it right there.
Yeah,
Leave
I
it
ain't
there.
taking up the trunk yet.
Use that when you go fish.
That's right. Use that for fishing.
You ain't gonna need that on this trip.
Man.
Oh man.
Eva said the car he chooses will get you there and back plus some more.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
what it was. And then probably be a hoop de ville.
Yeah.
Hooped it.
Hooped it.
They still say hoop.
I don't know. That old girl.
We do.
Right. Tamika said, yes, Lorraine, I know this is it. Walking around in the unknown and unsure, knowing something is missing.
Yeah.
And to finally find that missing piece. Wow.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Tamika.
Oh, man.
She also said, LOL. Quincy said the Most High, saying, "Oh yeah, you going? Either you will take the freeway or the feeder road, but you going."
So would like to meet you, brother.
Yeah, man. I can't wait. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. And Miss Vita, bring Miss Carlos back with you.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Carlos.
Yeah, I like
Like
it.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
man.
did.
You can tell. Hey, and I didn't use that phrase about 3 times. It worked.
Well, don't start there.
I didn't know what you were talking about.
What Vita was talking about? What
Hey,
Vita was
it
talking
worked.
about?
It's the sad.
Okay.
Oh, Nietzsche said yes, but you going? Yalisa said, there have been disturbances since we slid into home plate. The enemy couldn't stop no show, but his mustard seed may be bigger than ours in attempting to derail the ancient of days. We know better and do better and keep the whole armor of God.
Yes. Yeah. So try.
Mustard seed was
It's
going to a big
mustard seed.
tree, and the birds coming
Came
large in
in
it.
it.
The birds.
Yeah,
Watch the birds.
that's right.
Nietzsche said 2 + 2 = 5. All things possible through our Father.
That's right. Yep.
2 + 2 = 5.
Priscilla said me too, Tan. She was agreeing with Tan.
Oh.
Yalisa gave you guys Matthew 18, 11 through 14.
Matthew, I'm sorry, one more time.
Matthew 18.
18.
Mhm. 11 through 14.
Matthew chapter 18, starting at
Mhm.
verse 11.
Mm-hmm.
For the Son of Man is come to save that which was lost.
Mhm.
Right.
How think ye, if a man have 100 sheep, and one of them...
I was gonna say that verse is not even in the NIV. You know,
That's right.
Son of
Verse
Man
11.
came to save that which was lost. Who was lost? You
Mm.
know. So they took that out. But anyway,
Yeah, they had to take that out.
For the Son of Man is come to save that which was lost. How think ye, if a man have 100 sheep, and one of them be gone astray,
Mm-hmm.
doth he not leave the 99 and go up into the mountains and seek of that which is gone astray?
Right.
And if so be that he find it, verily I say unto you, he rejoiceth more of that sheep than of the 99 which went not astray. Even so, it is not the will of your Father which is in heaven that one of these little ones should perish. Moreover, if thy brother shall trespass against thee, go and tell him his fault between thee and him alone.
That was it.
Oh,
14.
was it 14?
Yeah. But you see that play out in the parable of the prodigal son.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah. About the and the sheep that didn't leave,
Mm-hmm.
one of the 99, so to speak, he didn't like that.
Right.
And that whole parable is a parable of Israel and Judah. And read it again and put that in, plug them to a.
Ronnie, can you read 12 again?
How think
Yeah,
ye,
I know Nietzsche gonna catch.
if a man have 100 sheep,
Yeah.
and one of them be gone astray,
Uh-huh.
doth he not leave the 99
Uh-huh.
and go up into the mountains?
Go where?
Into the mountains?
Go where?
Into the mountains?
Uh-huh.
And seek of that which is gone astray.
Okay.
He sent us into the mountains.
Man.
Y'all don't even understand how nervous Nietzsche
Man.
was.
I went down the whole route on the break.
Man.
Hey.
Riding them bad boys. I was riding them bad boys. You missed all that day. You was asleep. We went through that mountain.
Man, he was asleep too.
Knocked out.
Rolando, we going to the mountain. We already.
Y'all
You
look good. Y'all missed everything.
Bro was out.
Lord, I sure be glad my husband comes so I can go to sleep.
Oh, you did?
Girl, the peace.
Dang.
I
Lord.
It was worth it, man.
They can't
I was on
sleep when
45 minutes of
somebody
sleep for 2 days.
drive.
45 minutes.
I guess
It was worth it. It was worth it, though.
But y'all know me.
It was worth it.
Peace.
Yeah.
Tan said, that's the thing. You have to want change. In the past,
Yeah.
I could pick up and put things down, but at this time, I realized that I couldn't stop on my own. So I
Right.
went to him and confessed I had a problem, and I asked for him to help me.
Right.
I had to humble myself before my Father. All
Yep.
praises for his love and for charge.
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
good.
All
man.
right.
That's
Yeah.
good,
And
Tan.
you know,
That's good.
man, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good because, you know, like I said, we all went through something.
Yeah.
And my thing might seem little, you know, but it's still filthy.
That's right.
And
It was
It was-
killing you.
porn,
Yeah.
porn, oh,
That was
man.
it. Yeah.
You were dying.
I get porn on my phone
Right. Free.
free
right.
all day.
Right.
Oh man! Oh, praise to the Most High.
Thin, fat, tall, short.
Hey, what,
How
what?
you want it?
Oh, my God.
However you want it.
For real.
But seriously,
Yeah.
to the point where I just
That's
got
good, yeah.
disgusted with myself.
Yep.
And
I have
that's
to
the
come
point.
to that point. Yep.
You got to get
You
to
have
that
to
point
get to
where
that point.
you just disgusted with yourself.
Yep.
You know, if you could see him right beside you,
Mm-hmm.
every time you go to
Looking on something.
www,
Yeah.
you know, whatever,
Yeah.
.com,
Yeah.
you know, and knowing that and that's how
And
I
sit-
started to think about it.
Sitting. Yeah. He's
He
right there
looking
watching.
at you like this, huh?
Yeah.
It wasn't fun no more.
yeah.
You know?
I bet it wasn't.
Mine was.
I bet it wasn't.
Go ahead.
Yeah, well, I'm just whatever your thing
But that's
is,
good. Yeah.
You
you're
know,
right. Yeah.
you got to be tired of it, and you got to also consider what it's doing to him, your relationship with him,
Right.
knowing
Right.
he's the only way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You got to be tight. You have to. You have to come to that. We got to get prodigal son. You have to come to that point where you're just sick and tired of what you're doing, and then the heart change, and you're like, oh, the Most High is. He's watching me. And I'm upsetting him.
Yeah.
When you start realizing that I'm really upsetting him with what I'm doing, I'm tired. Then Father, please take this from me.
Take it from me.
I'm tired. Take this thing from me. That's when he comes in.
Yeah.
Now he
Now.
or she is ready.
Right.
Now they're ready.
And you take it all.
And he takes it
I
Yes.
was just saying, mine, I thought, you know what I'm saying, it was one thing, but it was other stuff combined with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was all combined in one person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't realize it,
Yeah.
but it was all combined, even down to other things that wasn't even attached to one person, but it all was clean in one
Yes.
swoop. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Yeah.
Like it was one swoop of
That's it.
You can do nothing without me. That's
That's
what he
it.
meant.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's
one,
it.
one swoop. With that one, like God, I just want you to
Yeah.
please take it away.
Take it away.
Yeah. Take it
Yeah.
away.
That's it.
And when you get to that point, just like that,
Just like that.
Yeah.
cold turkey.
Hey, that's what he wait. That's
And
son,
yeah,
daughter.
but-
That's what I was waiting for.
But it was
That's what I was waiting for.
Be so mediocre.
Yeah.
Man,
That's it.
one swoop became-
Cold turkey.
I was crying. I've never crying. That person was looking at me like, "What is wrong with you?"
Yeah.
And I just
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Did we get it right? Luca, what is it? 16? 18? 15. Sorry.
Okay, I was thinking, I was
Yeah.
18. Dang. What is
roll to the rest. Luke 15.
Roll, bring it out.
that,
Bring it out. That's my cousin,
bro?
y'all.
That's my wife.
Nah, that's my cousin.
That's my wife.
That's my cousin.
That's my wife.
See my cousin first.
We all in this
You
together.
sound like team one make the dream.
You sound like
she
Carlos
might
in
look
the same
way.
Sound like Carlos.
Watch this, y'all. Get it right. Yep. Yeah.
11.
11.
Yeah.
Luke chapter 15, starting verse 11.
Yeah.
And he said, a certain man had two sons.
Mm-hmm.
And the younger of them said to his father, Father, give me the portion of goods that falleth to me.
Mm-hmm.
And he divided unto them his living. And not many days after, the younger son gathered all together and took his journey into a far country,
Watch this.
and there wasted his substance with riotous living.
Righteous living.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I just want why he reading this, yo. Let's think about the
Right.
northern kingdom
Northern and the southern kingdom, right.
Two sons.
Two sons.
The younger being the northern kingdom.
Yep.
They went off and they played the
Harlot.
harlot.
There you go. Yeah,
You
you
know.
Yep.
So just think about that as he reads.
Right.
I ain't gonna interrupt that no more.
That's what they-
Not on that part.
That's what the righteous living was.
Yeah.
And we can put ourselves in that as well.
Yeah.
That's us. Righteous living all our lives. But watch what happened.
14. And when he had spent all, there arose a mighty famine in that land,
Uh-huh.
and he began to be in want.
Yep.
And he went and joined himself to a citizen of that country,
Mm.
and he sent him into a fields to feed swine.
It's a cake on turn.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Oh man, this is good. We need to do this lesson. Go ahead.
And he would fain have filled his belly with the husk that the swine did eat,
Yeah.
and no man gave unto him.
Started eating what the people around him would eat.
Yep.
Go ahead.
And when he came,
Ain't that what
to-
we do?
Yeah.
Ain't that what we did?
And when he came to himself, he said, "How many hired servants of my father's have bread enough and to spare, and I perish with hunger?"
Right.
Now he's starting to think about
There you
father
go.
again.
There you go.
But the higher servants are in better shape than I'm in, right?
Yeah.
The higher servants.
I will rise and go to my father, and will say unto him, Father, I have sinned against heaven and
Mhm.
before thee, and am no more worthy to be called thy son.
So
And I
he-
am called
It sounds like to me that
Gentile.
yeah. It sounds like to me that this man, this prodigal son, he was at his wit's end
Yeah.
at this point.
Mhm.
And that's it. He's down there eating with the darn pigs.
Yeah.
It can't get no lower than that.
Amen.
And that's exactly us.
Especially
Whatever
when
whatever our stronghold, whatever our bondage was.
Yeah.
When we came to that place, like, I can't do this no more.
Yeah.
Father, help me.
You're right.
I can't do this no more. Whatever the addiction, whatever it is, I can't do this no more.
Take it from
Take it from me. This is what he was doing. He was at the bottom of the bottle. But he said, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I got my father. I can go
I
back.
always go back home.
I always go back home.
Yeah.
I don't know if he'll accept me. I think I can go back
Right,
home.
right.
I don't know. I gotta humble myself
There you go.
to even ask. But I'm willing to be a servant.
Mm-hmm.
Just a servant. I'm not even worthy to be called your wife, spiritually speaking.
All I done did.
Yeah.
I'm not even worried that just
I just want to be able to get there.
just get yeah.
Put me in the house.
That's it.
19. And am no more worthy to be called thy son.
Mhm.
Make me as one of the third hired servants
Mm-hmm. Of that her higher service.
of thy hired servants.
Uh-huh.
And he arose and came to his father. But when he was yet at a great way off,
What happened?
his father saw him
Mm.
and had compassion
And what?
and ran
Uh-huh.
and fell on his neck and kissed him.
Now this
Oh.
joker was all stinking and dirty as all get up,
Mm-hmm.
coming back to the father. But the father ran to him.
Draw
On
nigh
his
to
way.
me.
There you go.
And I'll draw nigh to you.
There you go.
Draw nigh to me.
What did he
I was
say?
just waiting.
He seen him at a great way off.
Great
yeah.
way off.
Seen him come.
Yeah.
Great way off.
Great
Yeah.
way off.
Yeah.
Seen him come.
And
Look at him.
You can't even see. He can see further than you can
That's
see.
right.
That's
right.
You know,
Yeah. Good.
21.
I saw you before you saw me.
That's right.
Go ahead.
21. And the son said unto him, Father, I have sinned against heaven and in thy sight.
Yep. Confession. He humbled himself. He confessing his sins.
And am no more worthy to be called thy son.
Mm-hmm.
But the father said to his servants, Bring forth the best robe
There you go.
and put it on him,
Clean him up.
and put on a ring on his hand
Mm-hmm.
and shoes on his feet.
Baptism.
Ring.
That's it.
Mm-hmm. Clean him up.
Ring.
New
You got
creature.
access.
And bring hither the fatted calf and kill it, and let us eat and be merry.
Yeah.
What that ring? I'm gonna get back to that ring real quick, man. Put the ring on his finger. That ring, a signet ring. You know what I'm saying?
Signifying that where he was.
You
Who he
can-
was.
You got access to. I mean,
Everything. Yeah.
everything.
Mm-hmm.
you take the ring and you put it in the wax stamp, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's credit, pretty much. You know, I got this ring, I can get whatever.
Cold to the riches. Cold to the riches.
Pharaoh put a ring, put a chain, put a ring on Joseph.
Joseph.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ring is access to whatever.
That's right.
I can go to the country store, whatever, and
Yep.
fill up the bag.
The ring
Whatever.
represented the king, represented the father.
Right. So that's what he said. Anything you ask in my name,
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it to you.
Yeah.
That's what.
That's good, man.
Go ahead.
And y'all see how this played out, though? He was at his wits. He was down at his lowest.
Mm-hmm.
He came. He repented. He confessed his sins. They put a robe on him, shoes, the ring, which is like a baptism. And then they had dinner. Y'all see the order?
Yeah.
You see it, didn't you?
I do, and I want y'all to see what happened this weekend.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm getting
They
at.
literally done that without.
That's
even
what I'm
talking
getting
about
at.
it.
Yeah.
That's what they did. Same thing that happened right here.
And talk about all the
Confess.
stuff that they've done
That's right.
before they got.
And then they got baptized.
Oh,
And then we went and had a fatty calf.
God.
We went to go eat. Same order. Wow. Same order.
But
Unplanned order.
I like
That right.
Exactly.
I like the difference in God than the people in the church. Because see, that's how most people when they get out of church want to come back. The church is telling them you can't start where you left off at. You got to start all the way back over from the beginning in the church.
Yeah.
And here come this guy, this son, telling his daddy, look, I don't even want to be called your son no more.
That's right.
And his daddy said, wait a minute, bring the best robe.
That's it.
Bring the ring.
Yep.
You see how God do it, but you see the church ain't gonna do that.
That's
to
right.
folks.
That's right.
They left and then they come back. Well, nah, you gotta start at the bottom. We can't let you be and do what you used to do.
Yeah.
You can't be in the choir no more. You got a child when you were
gotta
raised
wait.
at 16.
You gotta be proven again.
Yeah, you know.
Gotta be proven again.
But thank God, God ain't like man.
Yeah.
Ooh, thank you. That you are not like man.
Put you right back on the horse.
That's
right
it.
back on the horse, man.
That's it.
Nah, that's a love right there.
Man.
That's a love. Oh yeah.
That
No
order. That's
Bring
awesome.
the fat cat.
Man.
Fatty guy.
I see the same order, y'all.
Yeah.
I see that same order that happened this weekend, last
That's what I'm
weekend.
just about.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Wow.
It went all that same. Everything.
Everything.
So did.
22. But the father said to his servants, bring forth the best robe.
Yeah.
And put it on him. And put a ring on his hand. And shoes on his feet.
Yeah.
You heard that, Miss Eva and Miss Vita? Y'all got them rings now. Them rings, them robes, them rings.
That's it.
And bring hither the fatted calf
Yeah.
and kill it. And
Yeah.
let us eat and be merry.
Eat and be merry.
For this my son was dead.
Was
Yeah.
dead. How was he dead? He wasn't dead, but he
Spiritually.
had walked away. The
Yep.
Proverbs 21:16.
Yep. Congregation of the dead.
He that turneth his way from
Understanding.
understanding.
Yep.
Remaining
In the congregation of the dead.
of the dead. So if you ain't keeping those commandments, you dead already. You
That's
dead.
right. That's
So
right.
he was dead, okay.
Yep.
For this my son was dead
Yeah.
and is alive again. He was lost
Yep.
and is found.
Mm-hmm.
And they begun to be merry.
Yeah.
Head apart.
Uh-oh. Now watch this.
Now his eldest son was in the field.
Judah.
Yeah.
And as he came and draw nigh to the house, he heard music and dancing.
Mm-hmm.
They go that music and dancing. God don't dance though. There goes some music and dancing.
Yeah.
And he called one of the servants and asked what these things meant.
Mm-hmm.
And he said unto him, thy brother is come,
Yeah.
and thy father hath killed the fatted calf, because he have received him safe and sound.
Safe and sound. No other kingdom is coming back.
Yeah.
And he was angry.
Oh,
Who was
Judah
that?
don't like that.
Judah.
The Pharisees said, no, go ahead.
And he was angry and would not go in. Therefore came his father out and entreated him.
Said, what now? He wouldn't go in.
Yep.
His
So the father came out and talked with him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And he answered and said to his father, Lo,
He's still pleading. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You out there at the door, but you stubborn.
Yep.
I like this sin. He came out and said, he said what?
and answered and said to his father, Lo, these many years do I serve thee.
Yep.
Neither transgressed I at any time thy commandment.
But you did.
But you did, though.
He lying right there.
Right, exactly.
And yet thou never gavest me a kid that I might make merry with my friends.
Oh, that's what this all about.
Mm-hmm.
You don't like that your brothers come back home with no gifts. You don't like that they now have access to the Most High, which you always had access to. You wouldn't carry it away. You wouldn't divorce. You
Right.
sit here.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
But as soon as this thy son was come, which had devoured thy living with harlots, thou hast killed for him the fatted calf.
Oh, you joicing over these Greeks, these Northern Kingdom.
Watch this.
Man.
And he said unto him, Son,
Yep.
thou art ever with me,
Mm-hmm.
and all that I have is thine. It was meet that we should make merry and
Right.
be glad.
Uh-huh.
For this thy brother was dead,
Dead.
and is alive again,
That's it.
and was lost and is found.
Ezekiel 37.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that is right there.
Yes, it is.
I
Two
told
coming
you
back.
that was the prophecy the whole time. I
Yep.
was gonna bring them two back. And now you mad about it?
Yep.
I'm mad at you because you don't know the prophecy. You should know that I was gonna bring them back. I told you I was.
Right.
But anyway,
That's good.
prodigal son.
That's it. Good. There. Yeah.
Yeah, that's look, it's a whole lot. It's a whole lot of deepness in there.
It is.
Right there.
So yeah. So yeah.
Exactly.
Woo.
Yalisa said, April 21st, 2019, the Most High showed up at my house and didn't knock at the door. As I called on him, he pulled up. I was broken, questioning everything that was not right. I was the one lost sheep. He left the 99 for.
Yeah.
We could talk for weeks and not cover all I have experienced since Easter Sunday, 2019. I can't put into words how full I am by knowing this family has the same love and relationship with our Father.
Man,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
That was the thing, man. You just felt all this love.
Yeah.
I ain't never felt that.
Overwhelming.
It was good.
Yeah, it was overwhelming.
Good feeling.
It was.
That's a good
That
thing.
it was.
Yeah, that's a good
And you know why?
thing.
Because it wasn't nothing fake about it.
With that.
Right.
Oh, you ain't.
It was nothing fake about that.
It
Man.
was pure.
It was, man.
It was pure.
It wasn't nothing fake about that.
Nobody had to force conversations.
You didn't
nothing
have-
like
man.
It was pure.
Oh my.
Even at family reunions, you know the normal one.
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
It's their
Let me go ahead and
auntie,
talk to them.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
No,
It was nothing fake about it, man.
make sure I get to talk to Tan them before they leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I mingle. Hey, I want to talk to everybody.
Yeah, man. It was. I ain't never in my life felt.
It was. Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
good.
It was.
Vita said he will purge you of all that isn't him.
Yep.
I had several vices. He removed them as a domino effect
Mhm.
quickly.
Mm.
I have no taste or desire for any of those habits and haven't indulged in years.
Wow.
What's funny is how people, so-called friends, act towards me now.
Yeah.
Almost like they are afraid of me.
Mhm.
They aren't ready to let go of the things they do, so they feel they have to stay away from me.
Mm-hmm.
At first, I was kind of hurt by it, but
Yep.
no more.
Yep.
I keep sharing truth and pray they eventually come around to realizing they don't need those vices. The Most High is the only vice needed. All praises to the Most High.
All
praise.
praise.
Yeah.
Gonna be praying about them Snicker bars and we good to go.
Yeah.
I'm just ain't nothing wrong with the Snicker bar this week.
Yeah. Light cannot dwell,
That's right.
or darkness cannot dwell in light.
And
Can't do it.
like we were saying, you know,
Uh-huh.
too, if it's already written that was gonna happen,
Yeah.
then you rejoice. in
That's
that
right.
Because it's written. We
Yeah.
can find that part.
You gonna lose some friends.
You gonna
Yeah, you gonna lose some friends.
Yes, you are.
They not ready. They're not gonna come.
Yalisa gave you guys Malachi 3. verses 2 through 12.
Malachi.
3. 2 through 3.
Malachi
Mhm.
chapter 3, starting at verse 2.
Mm.
But who may abide the day of his coming? And who shall stand when he appeareth?
Mm-hmm.
For he is like a refiner's fire and like fuller's soap.
Yep.
And he shall sit as a refiner and purifier of silver. And he shall purify the sons of Levi and purge them as gold and silver,
Mm-hmm.
that they may offer unto the Lord an offering in righteousness. Then shall the offering of Judah and Jerusalem be pleasant unto the Lord, as in the days of old and as in former years.
Mm-hmm.
And I will come near to you to judgment, and I will be a swift witness against the sorcerers,
Swift.
against the adulterers, against the false swearers, against those that oppress the hireling in his wages, the widow and the fatherless, and that turn aside the stranger from his right, and fear not me, said the Lord of hosts.
Mm-hmm.
For I am the Lord, I change not.
Right.
Therefore ye sons of Jacob are not consumed.
You changing this man.
Even from the days of your fathers ye are gone away from mine ordinances, and have not kept them. Return unto me, and I will return unto you, said the Lord of hosts. But ye said, wherein shall we return?
Mm-hmm.
Will a man rob God? Yet ye have robbed me, but ye say, wherein have we robbed thee? In tithes and offerings. Ye are cursed with a curse, for ye have robbed me, even this whole nation.
Mm-hmm.
Bring ye all the tithes into the storehouse, that there may be meat, and not open you the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing, that there shall not be room enough to receive it.
Now, we know what all that means. Yeah.
And I will rebuke the devourer for your sake, and he shall not destroy the fruits of your ground, neither shall your vine cast her fruit before the time in the field, said the Lord of hosts. And all nations shall call ye blessed, for ye shall be a delightsome land, said the Lord of hosts. Your words have been stout against me, said the Lord. Yet ye say, what have we spoken so much against thee? Ye have said, it is vain to serve God, and what profit is it that we have kept his ordinances, and that we have walked mournfully before the Lord of hosts.
That was it.
Okay. Tamika said, we don't know where Dan is. We won't find out today.
Oh, sorry, Tamika. Oh, we sorry. Said we don't know where he is. Oh, man.
Yalisa said, them mountains, them high places that shall be brought low, we had to be extracted from in order to see who called us and why.
Mm-hmm.
Priscilla said, you be sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Yeah.
I got sick of me.
Yeah.
That's
it.
Yeah.
Man.
Disgusted.
Came to the end of to himself.
Yeah.
Right? So he came to himself.
You get to the point that you disgusted with yourself.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How you keep letting this happen?
Yeah.
How you keep allowing
Yeah.
yourself to be weak?
Yep.
Why is you this weak?
Yeah.
Like you go through that whole process.
That's
At least
it.
I know I did. I can't.
Me too. Yeah.
I was like I was mad at myself for disappointment.
Yep.
Dude.
Like you really stupid joker.
Tamika said, LOL, thanking God for foolishness. At the club, get the number from a good-looking, no-good brother and say, thank you, Lord. The Most High looking at you saying, that ain't me, that's you.
I know that right.
Right.
Yeah.
Foolish.
Thank you, Lord.
Yeah, right.
Amen.
Nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
Yalisa said, mobile device. Biblical definition of device is a plan. Most effective devil in America is the media.
Mm-hmm.
Right in our faces. We winning, though pushing truth, getting paged, unpublished, and violating community standards. Can't stop, won't stop.
Ain't gonna stop
Mm-hmm.
until he down with them chains.
That's it.
Let's see. Miss Eva said, and the church said that about us when we were trying to come home to the Father.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Miss Vita said the jealousy spirit is something else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you see why, in Paul's letters, all the Pharisees was coming
Yeah.
and saying, no, you got to be a Jew. You got to be circumcised.
Yeah.
You got to do this. And you can't do that,
Mm-hmm.
And you got to bring a sacrifice and all of those stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Probably like, no. I mean, that when you realize what's going on, it all makes sense. It ain't confusing no more.
Right.
Of why it's saying, let no man judge you in meat and drink. And all, all that stuff.
Yep.
It makes sense now.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Tan said, y'all, I'm praising the Most High, just seeing the revelation of how he does everything in decent and in order.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that happened was his plan from the beginning, from my life lessons to my baptism into the truth.
Yeah.
I am in awe at his love. All praises to the Most High.
Everything we went through.
Yeah.
To appreciate.
We had to.
What I mean?
Yeah.
To really appreciate.
Yeah.
The $500, 500 pence being forgiven.
Yeah.
I imagine that probably more like 5,000, 50,000.
Yeah.
You can't pay that back.
That's right.
Priscilla said, we have to make love our aim.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And not that watered down love that say, all I got to do is love.
That's
Man, love God and love your neighbor.
A whole different type.
No, you understand what that means.
Yeah. Different type of love. Yep.
That's all.
All right, man.
Yep. Different type.
Who is Dan?
Where Dan
is?
Who is he?
Where Dan?
Right.
Wasn't that
Over
one
there.
that looking
Where's
over
Waldo?
there, Waldo?
Over there.
Yeah,
Where's Waldo?
Dan at? The old folks say over there yonder.
Oh, yeah.
Rest around and rinse it out.
Rinse it out.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we get it. It's interesting where Dan is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Man,
Yeah, man. That's
I guess it's time. I don't want to.
wow.
But
Yeah, well, I'm telling
We
you.
did that last night too, like 2 or 3 times. Can't stand it. Michael just popped up, so he said, did Esau show up in Judah in the prodigal son?
Esau wasn't.
I
I
don't
think he was a part of that.
well,
Because I think he was talking more about the kingdoms itself.
in
The
fulfilling
northern
the
and
prophecy
southern
of
and feeling, yeah. I
E-
don't think he
yeah.
was in that parable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fulfilling Ezekiel 37.
Yeah.
And I'm bringing you back together.
Right.
And Isaiah 3 real quick.
He didn't have nothing to give Esau when Esau came.
Let me see here. Well, let me look what I see.
While you looking for that, I'm gonna read
Okay.
Tamika's comment. She said, yes, love in everything we do. Our thoughts, actions, words, deeds, and even our rebukes.
Yeah.
Let it be driven in love.
Yeah.
And then Mike sent you guys the praying hand, the thumbs up.
Oh,
So we
okay.
can answer this question.
Okay.
Where I want that hold
Who you look for?
on. Coming to Judah first, and I'm not talking about Zechariah. I'm talking about
Okay.
won't vex. Let's see. Isaiah 11. I said it was 3. Isaiah 11.
Yeah.
11, 13.
11, 13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
13.
Started. Start 10.
Isaiah chapter 11, starting at verse 10. And in that day there shall be a root of Jesse, which shall stand for an ensign of the people.
Mm-hmm.
To it shall the Gentiles seek.
Now the Gentiles.
Gentiles.
You go to 1 Timothy 3:16, and you'll see what Gentiles he's talking about.
Yep.
Go ahead.
And his rest shall be glorious. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people,
Right.
which shall be left from Assyria, and from Egypt, and from Pathros, and from Cush, and from Elam, and from Shinar, and from Hamath, and from the islands of the sea.
Where have we seen them countries before? Acts 2.
Mm-hmm.
The devout Jews from all them countries came to Pentecost.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
12. And he shall set up an ensign for the nations, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth.
From where?
From the four corners of the earth.
What did Peter see in his dream?
Four corners, folded at the four corners, let
four,
down in four corners.
In the four corners.
Yeah.
And those animals represented what?
Unclean men.
The Gentiles.
Right.
What we're talking about right now. Same thing. Okay.
13. The envy also of Ephraim shall depart, and the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off.
Now, why is Ephraim envying Judah? Because if I was part of something, now I've been cast out.
Right.
If my wife get her to divorce me and I see her with another man, I might envy that other man. I want her back. You know? Yeah. So I'm envying.
Right.
Judah.
Right.
Go ahead.
Ephraim shall not envy Judah, and Judah shall not vex Ephraim.
Why would they vex Ephraim? You a dog.
Right.
You a Gentile. You unclean.
Yep.
I don't fool with you. Go ahead.
Cast out. 14. But they shall fly upon the shoulders of the Philistines toward the west.
Well, that was it. That was it right there. That's all I wanted.
Yeah.
Really. But I was just showing how the order, that was a fulfillment of things.
That's right.
That was already written.
Yep.
You know.
Good. The four corners of the earth.
Yeah.
Yep.
Then, okay.
On YouTube.
Just deep was going on deep.
Shalom, brother.
All right, man.
Wow.
Nitra posted 1 Timothy 3:16, and it says, "And without controversy, great is the mystery of godliness.
Yeah.
God was manifest in the flesh, justified in the spirit, seen of angels, preached unto the Gentiles." Wait a minute.
He preached to the what?
Preached to the Gentiles. I thought he said, when did he preach to the Gentiles?
Christ came to the Gentile?
The northern kingdom. He did.
Yeah.
The Gentiles wouldn't preach to the Gentiles we thinking about, or the church.
That's right.
Wouldn't preach to until Acts 10.
It was the northern kingdom.
They're saying Jesus preached to the Gentiles. What Gentiles was that?
That's it.
Northern kingdom. All right.
That's it.
All right, y'all.
We good?
Man, yeah.
All right. That's some good stuff.
Man, that was good.
Man, it was. Man, it was. I know it, man.
Wow.
I know it. Yeah.
Man.
That was good.
Yeah.
It was.
Man.
That was good. Yep.
Appreciate y'all hung in there with us. You know.
Absolutely.
Time be going so fast.
You got a wonderful
It was
family.
extra fast.
Yeah, man.
Wonderful.
I be trying to let y'all go so y'all can go to go. Who that said you be ready to go? Isn't it evil? You be ready to go. I be trying to let me eat. My stomach gonna be growling there.
Mine too, but I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah, me either. I'll just be joking. I don't really want to go, but
Yeah.
I be trying to give y'all a way out. All right, man. You're gonna take us on home.
All right. Ecclesiastes 12 and 13.
Yep.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments.
Yep.
For this is the whole duty of man.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So we will see y'all. Well, they will see y'all Tuesday.
Well,
Still a good teacher. Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Praise to the
Thank you,
Most High.
Priscilla.
From Michael.
All praise.
All right, Elder Mike.
Tan says, "Shalom, family. That this was great and exactly what we needed to hear. We'll catch Dan another time. Love,
Yeah,
love,
Tan.
and prayers
All
for
right.
you all.
We'll catch up with Dan.
Yeah,
We'll catch up with him.
We'll find Dan when we find.
We'll find.
Yeah.
This wasn't the time to be looking for Dan. He ain't lost.
He on vacation. Huh?
We gotta change the title, man. Y'all give us a title for this. I don't know what it's called.
We'll find him.
Dan
All
with
right,
the floor.
y'all.
All right, y'all.
We'll see y'all next time. Shabbat shalom,
Shabbat
y'all.
shalom.
Shabbat shalom,
Prayers,
Andrea.
y'all. Make sure y'all send the prayers in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we definitely gonna pray.
All right, Miss Mary. You got him.
Dan will be